Somebody got a goddamn thing. But yeah, if it's like fucking, that's why I hate you, because YouTube will do this. Like, I might do a whole stream and 20 people might show up. Like, it's just like fucking because it got monkey fucked at the beginning. Who knows? I mean, I'll try it for a while. We'll see. Ugh. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guideline. Yeah, I don't think anybody's even getting the fucking...
I got it.
Oh, you just got it. Okay. All right, it's going out.
There's Mr. Naughty Priest.
Okay, Naughty Priest got it. That's all that matters, really, as long as Naughty Priest is here.
You're fucking awesome, Mr. Naughty Priest.
No, he is.
You've gotten that little dinosaur, so many little toys.
I know.
Shit.
You filled little Dinor's belly many times over, friend. Hooday. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Wow, no, 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 no.
Yeah, Costco's way too much for two people. We would never
No.
get away with Costco.
I mean,
we have to have like a massive freezer.
We would, yeah. Maybe when we get a house and we've got like a big pantry and we maybe get into jarring things and stuff, we might think about trying it. 'Cause it might pay for itself in that case, but...
But like, even like my mom does Costco and they have 2 freezers to try to fucking finagle all that shit for
yeah, we don't need that shit. We do way better just getting what we need for a week and then re-upping. Went there yesterday, I have too much now. Yeah, you will, and you'll probably waste a lot of that fucking money, unfortunately. Just got done acting in a movie. Cool. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, Costco's for the big-ass families or the families that are really good at organizing and preserving and stuff.
Yeah. You dwarf maxing, bro? I guess so. I'm just like chill maxing, I think, is really what I'm maxing, if anything. But I guess it kind of looks dwarfish. In fact, not even really kinda, it does. I look dwarfish. What the fuck is wrong with me? I look like a dwarf. That's actually kind of dope, though. To be frank. There are worse things you could look like than a fucking dwarf. I mean, I think Costco's for like if you got a family of 5 or some shit.
Or it's good for businesses, like the business Costco. You can get those big things of K-cups to keep in the cup in the break room or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, that seems simple to me. But like for 2 people and a couple of pets, nah. We just end up throwing away a lot of shit. Peaches the bearded clown. Aww. You broke my little heart. You know what? I may look like a big grown man on the outside, but there's a little Peaches inside of me that's crying right now because he thinks you hate him. Good job making a little inner child cry. How dare you, sir? I'll be honest with you about like the psychiatry shit. Sitting on the couch, doing therapy week in and week out. And this is going to come off bad, but I'm from the 90s. The gayest thing that I did was the inner child shit. Having to like love yourself via working on the idea that there's a little child that still lives in you, that is still scared, that still has all those problems and is pushing those problems up to you. It was pretty fucking gay, dude. It was pretty lame to have to learn how to like hug yourself and soothe yourself and like provide your own feedback to that your own scared, and like it makes sense, but that's BS. I don't really think it is, though, dude. It's not saying there's literally a child inside of you. It's saying that your psychology still has all of that wounding and all of that scarring from your childhood, and a lot of times it drives the things that make us feel bad as adults. That's all it's saying. It's just working on it in that way just felt weird.
Yeah.
Having
Well,
to, like, thinking about the idea of comforting a child version of yourself.
well, it's because you basically build your whole being during your childhood.
Right.
So, like, all your deepest desires and needs and shit are
Yeah.
in there.
It's 7 a.m. here in Finland. Good morning to all. Hello, Finland. It's almost 9 p.m. here in California. You're way ahead of us. I think it's tomorrow for you already, you bastard. You're living in the fucking future, man. God damn, you look like a Viking. Bro. I mean, maybe at a glance. But if you actually, like, think about the Vikings, bro, those were some hard motherfuckers, all right? I worked some hard jobs and stuff, but I ain't never split somebody's head open with an axe and then pillaged their village and kidnapped their daughter, okay? Never. I don't think I got any of that in me, not even the pillaging part. Well, I actually say that Gabe Newell is starting to look like me because I've been rocking this look longer than he has,
Yeah,
okay?
he aged. Some people just look better when they're older for whatever reason. I think he finally grew into himself.
Mm-hmm.
He looked pretty fucking weird.
He looked pretty nerdy and raggedy.
But he's
for a
grew
while.
into himself.
I did too, though, dude.
Yeah.
If you look at the picture of me from when I was like 34 or something, the worst day of my life, fucking white guilt Paul picture, bro, you wouldn't even recognize it was me if you have never seen me without a beard and shit. Like, it is fucked up, man. Some people just don't look right till they figure it out.
Like, I think TJ is like that too. I feel like he grew into himself better older than.
Yeah,
he was
I think
younger.
he's been doing things deliberately to kind of counteract that, though.
Yeah.
The eyebrow shaving thing is really off-putting to me.
Yeah.
It's his choice, but it just removes a lot of the expressiveness of his face and it makes him look vacant.
Yeah.
It also makes his forehead look even more giant.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but like I said, I'm not his fucking personal stylist. It's his life. You could, like, he might want to cut, you know, he might say, oh, Paul looks a little lame with that hair. I wouldn't cut it, you know? Yep, future's bright. The summer solstice is coming, so it's bright all night long. It's weird to see, for me to see the evening in the dark summer like you have over there. That is cool. I want to come to Finland so fucking bad, bro. I want to spend like 2 weeks in Helsinki and maybe get outside of, you know, the main city and get into some wilderness and stuff. I want to see some shit, man. And like, if I got to go to one Nordic country, it's always been Finland in my heart. I'd be willing to go anywhere. But I don't know, baby. If we could go to one Nordic country, would you have a choice?
I would lean more towards Sweden than Finland.
Sweden. I'd love to go to Stockholm too. I don't
I think
see
they have a cool night scene in Sweden.
they do in Finland too, but yeah, they've got a really cool like electronic music scene, metal scene, like rock scene there.
Well, like that Cobra chick that I like, she's a
Swedish?
Norwegian
Or is she Norwegian? Like honestly, going to all of them would be great. I've just always been fascinated with the Finnish people. D, could you come here for a minute, bud? Can I talk to you?
She's Swedish. Yeah.
Swedish. Scandinavian for the win. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no, I just met somebody when I was in high school that was Finnish, and she was made a real impression on me, and I always wanted to go to the place where she lived so I could see if I could understand it. And I love the idea of Finnish stoicism. I love the fact that Finnish people, I think Norwegians in general, but Finnish people hate small talk, you know? It would be tough for me to live there, I think, because I love small talk. I mean, good small talk, not bad small talk. But I think most people there would not really like to chill with me much, but I still want to try it out. You know, I got like ancestry there too, so it'd be like that. It'd be like checking that out as well. I'm gonna go to Ireland a whole fucking lot. I really could care less about like London. I mean, I wouldn't just turn my nose up at going there, but it wouldn't be on my short list.
Well, that was one of the least favorite places that the guy said they had in their European tour was London.
Yeah. I would like to go to Ireland. I would like to visit Scandinavia. I would like to visit the Netherlands. I would like to visit Belgium. I would like to visit France, but not Paris. I would like to go to the south of France. I would like to visit Greece, but not necessarily the mainland as much. I want to go to Mykonos. I would like to visit the Czech Republic. I want to go to Prague. Prague, to me, is the most beautiful city on earth. Outside of the European zone, I would love to travel in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. I've always been like infatuated with that part of the world. To be honest with you, there's a part of me that would love to go see a lot of places on the planet, man. China has always been very interesting to me, and even more so now that I'm kind of getting into, the Chinese history a little bit, and just kind of as a vehicle through the three-body problem, learning about the People's Revolution and stuff. Yeah, I would rather go to like Nice than Paris. Paris is beautiful, but from what I've seen, is just like a tourist shithole. I'd rather go to a place where, yeah, there's going to be tourists, but way less. Any advice on arguing with G-Man? Get out, bro. Here's some advice. Quit memeing about something that happened 14 fucking years ago, bro. It's sad. Pull up on Paul. Yeah. Pull up on Paul. Yeah, do it, dude. Pull up in a demon on guard, looking like I still do fraud. On the private jet with the rod. It's a Z shit. It's a Z shit. Womp 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 womp. On God. Womp. Womp. Love that Kodak Black, bro. He's such a weird gremlin dude, but that music is so fucking smooth. Paul moves to Russia. I'm not really interested in going to Russia. I guess I would love to see like the Red Square and shit. But like, I don't know if it's worth it to go to Russia. Same thing with Egypt. Like, I would love to see like the pyramids, but I don't know if it's worth braving the fucking wilds of Egypt to see the fucking goddamn pyramids.
Yeah, one of my teachers, her husband lived in Egypt for a while, and they, like, at that time at least, they opened mail both ways.
Yeah. Well, dude, the last thing.
Phone calls.
Oh yeah, they're still that way. I watched a video. Have you seen that Best Food Ever guy or the Best Food Review Show ever? His name's Sonny. You've seen him. He has he wears a red do-rag on his head, and he goes and eats fair food. You've probably at least seen me watching him.
Yeah, maybe.
He's super popular. He did a fucking blog that turned into a nightmare because he goes all over the world and eats the local cuisine, talks to the people, and he wanted to go to Egypt, and they literally made it a living hell for him to be there, to have shooting stuff. Like, they wanted to confiscate his cameras. They did confiscate his shooting drones, his walkie-talkies. His explanation for it was they were very sensitive because of the Arab Spring. Anything that could be used or given to the rebels or whatever to communicate with each other or to use as camera proof of things, banned. And so it took them like 6 hours to get into their hotel because they had to search all their bags. And when they found all this video production equipment, it was like the government had to be called and this had to be seized, but this was okay. This cable is okay, but this one isn't. Just arbitrary rules. They said that like even after they got all that handled, they went and bought iPhones to shoot on. And the cops hassled them when they tried to film like the food stalls. Even though the food stall people were super welcoming and inviting, a cop would come by and say, "Let me see your footage." And he'd start going through it and deleting the parts he didn't like. It was fucking like, so I was like, dude, there ain't no fucking way, bro. There ain't no fucking way. If you ever decide to come to Finland, I can hook you up with some dank-ass legal tobacco. I'll take you up on that, friend. Because I will be looking. I will be on the sniff. I don't know how dank it'll be, though. I don't know how well you guys are getting up there. You understand I'm in California, right? Land of the weed. Wom, 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 wom. Oh, God. Wom, 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 wom. Oh, God. Pull up in a demon on God. Looking like I still do fraud. On the private jet with the rod. It's a Z shit. It's a Z shit. Flipping a demon on God. Looking like I still do fraud. On the private jets with the rod. It's the Z shit. It's a Z shit. I have long roots with the grow culture. You'd be surprised. Hey, I trust you more than I trust my own fucking ignorance about it, bro. Are you the ink guy? Nah.
What ink guy would that even be?
I don't know. Like, is there a tattoo artist or something that looks like me?
I mean, maybe you look vaguely like one of the judges on like fucking that reality competition tattoo show.
Ink Master or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
It's a stretch.
You're so preppy. I was raised fucking like cowtown blue collar, but I guess. Mexico's prep. Dude, I'll be honest with you, Brandon, I don't want to discuss, like, I didn't bring anything up because I wanted Dr. Brandon and the rest of the crew to check up on my progress of quitting smoking or anything, bro. Like, I don't mean to be mean about it, but, like, grown-ass men typically don't like it when kids be checking up on them and stuff. Like, I might smoke till the day I die, bro. It is not on you. You're not going to have any advice for me or any concern for me that I haven't heard from a million different people that I give way more weight to than your concern. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's cool. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying it comes off a certain way sometimes. I'm a grown-ass fucking man. I paid my bills my whole life. I do not need your feedback. I don't need your concern. I appreciate it, but I'm doing okay, all right? I got it handled, bud. Everybody on fucking line is a goddamn doctor these days, or a lawyer, and it's just such bullshit, man. I can smell it coming. It's like, dude, if I was out in public having a cigarette, you wouldn't come up on me and be like, dude, I'm concerned about your smoking. Like, you wouldn't say a fucking word. You'd walk right by into the goddamn fucking Waffle House and you'd get your goddamn waffle and you'd never even say a word. But for some reason, you're on the internet and you want to give me advice. And it's like, bruh, what are you going to tell me that I don't already know, homeboy? Like, I'm open to hearing it, bro. I really am. If you think you got something I've never heard, but you really think at 44, I haven't heard all of the reasons why I shouldn't be smoking.
All the different ideas on how to quit smoking.
You think I haven't tried a million different fucking things a million different times? You think you're gonna be the one that makes me go like, oh yeah, smoking is bad? What? Like, what is that? It's like infantilizing. I think they're just trolling. Some of them are, but I think a lot of them aren't. There are people out there that, on God, think that I want to hear their fucking advice on anything. Dude, there's probably, I said this the other day and I stand on it, there's probably maybe 20,000 people on the planet who I want to hear their advice about something, and you ain't one of them. Do you know what slay means? Yes, queen, I know what slay means. They're doing it on purpose. Some of them are. But some of them aren't, dude. That shit is fucking rampant all over online. Like, it's just not just me. It's like, I know you guys have experienced this shit, dude. If you guys have a Zitter or a Reddit, all of a sudden there's a dude in your mentions. Don't know you. You don't know who it is because it's an anime girl for an avatar thing. And they're giving you whole ass advice on your life and you didn't say shit. Like, I know you've been through that.
I think we might need to ask the children in the chat to throw up some emojis.
Maybe in a minute. I'm gonna give them a few. What up, homie? I'm Dr. Red Monkey. What up, Dr. Red Monkey? That's a name right there.
I'm sniffing some teens.
Oh yeah, dude. It smells like teen spirit in here, bro. Do you sing? I do. Not like at a professional level, but I'm a trained chamber choir singer and a trained theater, like musical theater professional. So I have a little bit of history. I can carry a tune. I got a good tone. I got a good pitch. I just don't have good range anymore because I abuse the fuck out of my voice.
And you just don't practice like you did before.
I'm practicing more lately. I've been singing way more. And
you're
so
not at the level that you were when you were in theater.
Certain things I can still do at a pretty high level.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's things that I practiced a lot. I would love to see a play written by Paul. There are a couple that I co-wrote. They have some pretty unfortunate titles. One of them is called Star Stare. Star Stare is a comedic, absurdist, Dadaist play about Star Trek. And I wrote another play. This is the one that has a more unfortunate title. It's called Southern Tards. And it's about two retarded brothers who sit on their porch and talk about the world as it passes them by. It was meant to be kind of funny and heartwarming, but the name of it killed it in the cradle. And our portrayals of the retarded guys. Feel like you can sing pretty good? That's about right. I can sing pretty good.
Would you say it was Simple Jack level?
It was, yeah. I mean, the portrayal was very, maybe over the top. But we were teens, you know. What are you going to say? So what are your favorite country singers? I like Hank Williams Jr. I like Hank III. I like Garth Brooks a whole lot. Rope in the Wind is a great fucking album, dude.
You don't like a junior at all? Or a senior at all?
Nah, not as much. He's a little too racist for me. So was Hank Jr., though.
Yeah.
And Hank Jr. now is a little bit sad, but whatever, man. I fucking like him anyway. I like Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Willie, you know, the Highwaymen, as they were called. You know, like a lot of old country music and very little brand new country music. I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his life's blood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive. That's a great song.
I don't know why I looked at the chat today. I'm getting driven insane. Gotta close it.
Yeah.
Anything you need?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you, honey. Johnny Cash has the best verse. They're all great, man. The verses are all great. I love Waylon's verse about the dam builder. You know, they buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound, but I am still around. I'll always be around and around and around and around. You You ever drink milk? Very occasionally. I like Sailing by Chris Christopherson. Sailing takes me away to where I find my purpose. Milk is good for one big chug. Yeah, I usually use it to like wash down a brownie or... What is your name, you white chocolate bar? My name is Paul. Nice to meet you, Jaden. Yeah, that is true, man. I am 100% white chocolate. I'm not going to deny it. There's not even a one hazelnut in me, bro. It's 100% white chocolate, bro. That European Irish chocolate. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. You know it's kind of hard just to get along. I hate that fucking song, bro. I hate that fucking song. Irish cream coffee creamer. Yeah. I guess that's it. That's the one, man. If I gotta be a coffee creamer, I guess it's the Irish cream. Brownie and milk sounds dank. You never had a brownie and washed it down with a cup of milk, bro? Son. My brother in Christ, are you trolling right now? There's no way, right? You never washed down a brownie with a glass of milk. My guy. My guy, you never fucking lived. Your whole life has been a lie, sir, up until this point. It's time for you to figure it out. People are fucking cucked on like sweet stuff a lot, man. I find like people people go like, what kind of ice cream you like, dude? My favorite is double gum Jamocha chip flavored fucking Irish cream pie, Boston cream pie, double chocolate dip, dude. What do you like? And I'm like, vanilla. Dude, what's better than a scoop of fucking vanilla ice cream, bro? I don't need a candy bar, okay? If I want a candy bar, I'll go get a Snickers. You bust one up in my fucking... Shit, you just make me chew on nuts and fucking frozen ass caramel and shit getting stuck in my teeth. Just give me a fucking scoop of vanilla. Can we get a vanilla, please? Yeah, cookie dough is aight, but it doesn't need to be there, though. Do you like mint ice cream? Mint chip is aight, but it doesn't need to be there, though. I like cookie dough ice cream. I do too, but it doesn't need to be there though. I like birthday cake ice cream too, but it doesn't need to be there. Yeah, throw whatever you want on it. Put chocolate syrup, put strawberry syrup, put a little whipped cream and a cherry. Just have it with a scoop. Throw it a la mode over a hot piece of apple pie. Let it melt down in there. Throw it on some fucking cherry cobbler, some peach cobbler, some berry cobbler. I mean, what can't you do? Throw a brownie in it and chop it up through your fucking fresh brownie into your nice fucking scoop of vanilla ice cream. I mean, it becomes whatever you stir it into. Strawberries are alright, but it's not necessary. Pralines and cream is nice, but it doesn't have to be there. Vanilla is the one, bro. I went to Cold Stone and got a large shake, $8.50. Dude. I ordered one online. I didn't even look at the price, bro. I went on fucking DoorDash one day. This was months ago. I was craving a big fucking shake, and I was like, you know what? Dude, I'm going to get a gotta have it size shake. Dude, that shake was $12. That was a $12 shake. Too political, I'm out. A $12 shake. Oh my God, bro. A $12 shake was too political for Dr. Goop. I like to keep the race relations strong, so I go mixed vanilla. Dude, Neapolitan is kind of goated, though. You want to get wild and mix your stuff up? Dude, any fellow Neapolitan enjoyers in the house? Anybody out there? Anybody know the magic of a pint of Neapolitan? Bro, you got the vanilla, you got the chocolate, you got the strawberry, all in one scoop if you want it, if you're a freak. If you're a freaky like that, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. If you're freaky like that, I'm not gonna judge you. You want it all in one scoop? You got it, homie. You want just a little vanilla tonight? Scoop away, but just don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that eats all of one part of it and leaves the rest, bro. That's against the law. You start working on the chocolate and it gets down too low, you need to start taking some strawberry scoops, okay? Don't be that guy. You know who you are, too. There's a couple of you out there that eat the whole side of the strawberry and leave the vanilla and the chocolate. You know what I'm talking about. You know who you are, okay? Just don't do it. It's a war crime, yeah. It's like double dipping your chip. It's like sneezing on the salad at a barbecue. It's like undercooking pork, bro. It's a faux pas. You just don't do it. No, Neapolitan, dude, you don't understand Russian blue. Cheap tasting. No, you're talking about spumoni, bro. You go to an Italian restaurant and they're like, would you like a free scoop of spumoni? Take my advice. Say no, thank you. Okay? Spumoni, that's some cheap ass ice cream right there, all right? Neapolitan, though? Neapolitan, though? No, sir. Like, you hand me a raw leg of chicken and I bite into that sinewy, bloody mess, dude, I'm never going to let you cook chicken again, bro. I'm not going to be mean about it. I'm going to be like, whoa, that was an oversight. But you know what? The next time that's grill time, I'm going to be like, why don't you let me handle that, homeboy? Remember last time when you handed me a chicken carcass that was breaded? That ain't going to happen again, homie. I know how to cook. Get out of my way. You know, everybody gets one with me, but that's all you get. Like, this whole 3 strikes you're out thing, I think people are way too permissive, bro. You mess me up, like, give me a fucking pink pork chop or a pink chicken breast. Like, dude, you do that 1 or 2 fucking times, bro, you're never making me nothing again. I never trust in you again. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're gonna kill me with food poisoning or trichinosis or some shit. Like, I know how to burn. Just let me burn. I don't like doing it, but I don't mind doing it if nobody knows how to burn. Nice to meet you, Paul. Gotta go, but I'll be back. All right, Susie. Have fun. Be safe. Smoke some green for me. I'm doing that right now. It's just slow going, man. I've been high all day, you know. Well, that's every day. But I don't need to be chiefing it like I just got off work, even though I did. I had a long day today. Recorded 2 full-length episodes for our patrons. Those are in the bank. And thank goodness for that, because they were long ones. Hi from the Iran. Hello, Iran. I'm sorry I cannot read Arabic, but hello from California. So glad it's campfire session again. S'mores, hot dogs, and beer all day. Dude, that's fucking killer, bro. I'm actually jealous of that. That sounds like a legitimate kickback day. That's if you can put that together for, dude, I need to put that together for me. I need to do like an old school weenie roast, make myself a campfire up in the woods. I need to do it, bro. Midnight ice cream, try sheets or whoa, I don't care. I don't really do like sweets a whole lot anyway, so I'm really not the guy you want to fucking have an argument with about where to go and shit. Every once in a blue moon, I want something sweet. Most of the time, I'm a savory guy. I'd rather just eat a meal and be done eating, you know. Got an interview tomorrow, so I'm gonna start smoking tonight just in case. That's probably not gonna do anything about that, or stop smoking, but yeah, that's not gonna do anything, dude. Like, if they pull piss on you, you're probably gonna fucking not get the job, but that's cool. Are you and TAA gonna do a collab video? Bro, is that trolling? or what? There's so many people that are just like, hey, do you know? Like, it's like, dude, you guys know that I've worked with that dude for almost 13 years? Like, it's pretty absurd for you to, like, think that, for me to think that you wouldn't know that, but you'd know who I am and he is. It's kind of hard to miss that aspect, I think. So it'll be 13 years in January, I think, that I've worked with TJ Kirk and his brother. Well, can I ask you a question about Christianity? If you want to, bro, but I don't know that I want to spend a whole fucking yarn on Christianity tonight. Dude, I've been doing a lot of talking about Christianity with my family, bro. But yeah, you can ask any question you want. I just might not answer it if it sucks. Well, have you heard of that show, Drunken Peasants? Yeah, dude, that show. You know, believe it or not, I was on that show for like 320 episodes. Hey, Paul, you heard of that? Oh my God, that's you again. Hi, my name is Ashley Gondera, and I'm new in this chat. People just want people to say their names, huh? That's a weird fucking thing. Like, people just need their names said. Not trolling. I know you guys did live streams before, and I meant like shorter form content like he does. I don't fucking know what you're talking about, bro. I know why people come to me and ask me shit about TJ. I work with the guy. I'm not his interpreter. I don't know what he's up to right now, bro. Like, you're gonna have to ask him. People do that. They think that I just have like 24/7, 365 cam and audio access to TJ's life or Scotty's. They'll ask me some shit that really only they could answer and expect me to give them an answer. And I'm like, bro, I work with the guys. I don't live in their fucking heads. You're gonna have to ask them. It's the tism. Oh man, you're so fucking right though, Marco. I fucking hate it though, dude, because I really don't want to otherize. Here's the thing. Here's the problem I have with the tism, okay? Let's be real. Number one, I think there's a lot of you out there, and I'm pointing the finger at some people in this chat, I know it, that are self-diagnosed, that probably don't have the tism. Y'all need to stop. 2024, you need to stop self-diagnosing your autism. Just because you're an asshole, just because you don't like being around people, does not mean you're autistic. Okay, so that's number one. I think it cheapens the diagnosis when everybody and their mother, dude, I don't think I've met a person that hasn't gone like, hi, I'm so-and-so, I'm autistic, in like forever, bro. All of you motherfuckers are not autistic, okay? Being a douchebag is not autistic. In Iran, they speak Farsi and Arabic. Okay, well, that's good. You're off topic. You're gonna get in trouble even talking to a person like me in Iran, bro. They're gonna come visit you. The morality police are gonna come for you, bro. My brother in Allah, please. One of your fans told me there was basically no way he could ever hold down any job. I know people with pretty noticeable tism that work. That's the thing. And that's why I said it cheapens the diagnosis, because a lot of people will say, I'm autistic, because they want to sit around and play games all day and have an excuse. Even autistic people don't get to do that, bro. Unless you're fucking locked down, clinically autistic to the point where you're almost nonverbal, you require a caregiver, your ass can work. All right, so this like new trend of like, I'm autistic, that's why I sit around and do nothing and draw a check, is fucking lame, bro. 100%. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the actual autists, okay? Keep in mind, this is not pointed at anybody, not intended to be hateful or otherizing people with autism, okay? But those of you that don't work on your social problems, those of you that don't, you know, because I know a lot of autistic people, I've met a lot of autistic people. I'm not saying it's not common to be diagnosed autistic, but for the most part, I would say with maybe one or two exceptions, the autistic people that I've known have been pretty dedicated to learning how to operate in the world with their disorder. And that is the very same thing that a guy like me that suffers from PTSD and anxiety and depression has to do, right? It's very similar, different things that we have to struggle with. Maybe they need more work here, I need more work there. But the point of the matter is, the only way to get better at doing something is to go do it, okay? You are not some kind of, okay, so I'm gonna start, now we're talking to autistic folks, and not all of you, but but some of you need to hear this, okay? So tune in, dial in, and give me a moment, okay? It's gonna feel mean, but it's that tough love. If you are autistic, that does not mean that you are a genius. If you are autistic, that does not mean that you are also a savant. You being autistic does not mean that you know more about anything than anybody on the street. People don't want to hear about every aspect of your interest. It doesn't mean they're not interested. It just means they're not as interested as you. Eye contact and a strong handshake can get you miles without speaking a word. You need to understand that one of the peculiarities of your particular brand of neurodivergence is that people find you to be strange and annoying sometimes. This is because of a lack of proper socialization, sometimes due to your upbringing, sometimes due to your disease, oftentimes both. This is not other people's fault, and nor are they required to sift through your mental baggage just because you have a diagnosis. You can have a diagnosis, but that diagnosis is not an excuse for shitty, solipsistic, fucking behavior where you pretend you're the only thing that matters in the world, okay? And I'm not gonna say much more because I'm really not trying to be mean. And like I said, that does not land on the laps of every autist, okay? Like I said, I know a lot of autistic people, and only a very, very few of them were people that I would describe as not trying, using it as an excuse, etc. If you want to know if someone is on the spectrum, just check how much they use Discord. If that was the case, I'd be on the spectrum because I'm a Discord nut, dude. But I've been professionally diagnosed multiple times since I was 12 years old, and I've never received a spectrum diagnosis. So. I'm autistic, but I don't have the whole one interest thing. That's because autism is a spectrum. It's not a hard and fast diagnosis. It is a spectrum diagnosis. Some people are profoundly, profoundly self-sufficient and almost unnoticeably autistic to any but the most trained eye. And some people are so profoundly autistic that they can't speak, move, or be overstimulated by anything without a caregiver there to help them and calm them. And there's everything in between those two extremes, and probably a few more that I'm mentioning on the more extreme ends, okay? True, I guess I just figured that it was more of a universal consistency amongst the spectrum. No. There is consistency amongst people on the spectrum, but only in doses, and it's not always the same for everybody. Because that diagnosis is particular to the individual, there are going to be some times where that person exhibits behavior that are very much like other autistic people. And there are going to be some times where it's maybe unlike a lot of autistic people. Like I said, a spectrum allows for wide neurodivergence. I'm autistic, but I kind of lucked out with the one interest thing, minus cars, so other dudes my age. Yeah, I mean, but even that can be pushed, bro. Even that, I imagine that you have probably worked on, hey, maybe it's time to fucking chill on the cars and just, you know, I'm pretty sure you've done some work. So it's not, you can't just blame it on your interest being a wide one, right? There are plenty of autistic people that have a very relatable interest that will talk your ear off in under 15 seconds. Like, it doesn't even take long for you to know that you're in a conversation you don't want to be in. And people have a hard time being honest about that without hurting people's feelings. And so they will sit and be held captive by you sometimes because they know that you don't know any better, but nobody likes that. And if you're an autistic person, you really should work on doing that less and less if you can as you get older. I'm high functioning and can hold a job while my autistic sibling has nonverbal moments and can't work. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, person-to-person diagnosis, right? Wide spectrum, wide range of fucking typical kind of like pathology on the spectrum. So you really have to get an individual diagnosis. I have autism really means nothing anymore. That's my point. Because it doesn't tell anybody where you are on the spectrum. And if you don't know that, you don't even really know that you're autistic then. You know, a lot of self-diagnosis, a lot of self-depression, self-PTSD. The one I hear, and I'm not even trying to undermine the diagnosis, I've heard so many people that claim to have complex PTSD, which is a very rare form of repeated childhood trauma. I looked into it because I saw so many people saying they had CPTSD. And I looked into it, and it's an incredibly rare form of repeated response to repeated childhood trauma. Not just one or two things, not one horrible event, not an uncle that was inappropriate with you over the course of a month or something. We're talking about people that have been through the shit, bro. Through the shit. So, I don't know, man. That's the newest craze, is I've got CPTSD. Yeah, TikTok therapy. Exactly. Some autistic people, you know, no, it really isn't though. I mean, it can be manual. I understand what you're saying. Depression and PTSD is more self-evident though, but people deal with it in different ways, and there are people that go their whole lives and don't have that proper diagnosis, bro. So it's not as simple as you might think. I spent 4 years in intensive on the couch fucking face-to-face talk therapy and group therapy and shit. And I probably still could use another couple years to really have a fucking handle on a lot of my shit, but I learned a lot of tools that got me there, right? So I use those every day, man. I know how to fucking walk away from something. I know how to refocus my body in a healthy way, or my mind, whichever one I'm having problems with. Oh my God. I don't want to tell this story because the person is going to be mean. They're going to feel like I'm being mean. So I'm going to try and keep it. Just something popped into my head. Can I tell you guys a fucking story? There's a person in Discord. I really like this person, and I will not name them because I don't want to name and shame. It could be any number of people. I'm going to try and be. But I was having a conversation with this person. This person is on the spectrum, and also this person is a furry. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to say what this person's gender identity is, right? It's a Discord person. I really do like this person. And I've had this conversation with multiple people that fit that, right? They were talking about like job opportunities one day, and I was starting to list off things. And I started to get stymied because they were, you know, it was a back and forth conversation. I'm looking for a job. Well, what kind of thing do you want? I want this. Okay, you could do this, this, and this. Well, I can't do that because this. Can't do that because this. And the excuses were not, I'm not saying they're not excuses, but I'm from a different generation. I'm from X, right? I had to work my whole life. So I won't be able to wear my hair manic, panic, pink, blue, yellow, and green, or whatever the fuck, right? Is not an excuse where I come from to not go get a job, or I can't go get the tattoos I want, or whatever the fuck, right? Like that type of shit is part and parcel, man. You got to do what you got to do. You want to go get those things. You want to have manic, panic, blue hair. I ain't stopping you, but there's some places that are not going to hire you for that, and rightfully so, I think. You know what I mean? Would that the world was simple enough that it didn't care. So I got in, you know, I kept going back and forth with this person. I started to get kind of internally frustrated. And I was like, you know, here's something that you could do where it's not social. You don't have to talk to people. You can look at a screen all day. It was court reporting. And I tell people all the time to go be court reporters if they're looking for jobs. You take like a fucking class. You can make some decent money, and you kind of work your own hours and shit. You show up, you sign up for whatever, you know, court cases you want during the week. And so it's a very flexible job, and a lot of people can do it. It just requires typing and listening, right? Taking dictation, you learn to type shorthand, right? So I was talking about that, and I was like, look, you know, yeah, you have to dress business casual for that, but you could probably be pretty funky with that, and your hair isn't going to really matter as much in that. But I was like, you could get a really good job And oh my God, I have to say something, man. The most performative, to me, it came off as performative thing happened. It was like a moment from an anime. I was watching this person's camera, and they said, but, and they touched their neck. They said, but my collar. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to help this person. I was like, what am I doing? This is lost. It was like an anime moment. And I was like, well, yeah, you know, those are just my ideas, and I bowed out. I bowed out, and I was just like, man, I don't know how to reach that. You know what I mean? It's not a degree, but you need a licensing. Like, you have to go get trained in shorthand typing. So you do have to train to do it, but you don't have to go to college for it. Like, you don't need a bachelor's or something to be a court reporter. And it was so, like, I'm not even trying to shit on it, but I'm just so far mentally from that I realized I was barking up the wrong tree. I was trying to give advice when maybe that person just wanted me to listen or something, you know. But like, to me, in my mind, it was like, you are gonna be poor and hate your job forever because you want to wear your collar everywhere. You know, I didn't say it. I didn't make fun. I don't think it's make fun worthy. I wear what you want, but I mean, come on, that's what's gonna stop you? Nothing wrong with being a furry, just no reality when it hits you in the face. I mean, I think most people do, and I'm not even saying this person didn't. I'm just saying, like, I felt the cultural divide there super fucking hard, right? In a way, because dude, maybe there were furries in my generation. I don't fucking know. I know there were people that were into their own thing, you know, that were unique or esoteric or danced to the beat of their own drummer or whatever the fuck it was, right? Made their own music, whatever little term you want to use from. I don't care, man. That stuff is cool. But man, I swear to God, dude, on God, dude, pull up in a demon on God. Looking like I still do fraud, dude. Back in my day in high school and shit, I didn't know one motherfucker that was like gonna not go get a job and hustle it out and buy their car and stuff because they wanted to wear a collar. Like, that's a whole ass new fucking thing to me. That's 100% new fucking thing to me that I can't even fathom, bro. Like a dog collar, right? I understand. Like, I understand it's important to that person in a way that it isn't to me. Dude, I keep it a fucking rack, bro. Dude, I keep it 10K with you, dude. I keep it a rack. I keep it a whole ass 10 racks. It happened just like that. Imagine like an anime moment where the anime person stutters and looks down and gets very sad and says, but my collar. And I was like, fuck, man, this cult, like, I'm not even, because, like, you know, I have this fun, and it's not even this person's fault. Like, I'm legit, I don't know what to do when a person that's what they're gonna do, right? Like, when that's where the priority list is at, I don't have any fucking, like, advice, really, I don't think. Because nothing in my life is gonna stop me from making fucking cheddar and taking care of myself, bro. Maybe that's to the detriment of my generation or my body or my life. I don't know any other way to do it, though, bro. I've been in jobs that I've hated. I've worked jobs that I've hated for a long time. But you know what? When the push came to shove, I always had another fucking job lined up before I ever left another one. And I was able to move all around and do everything and live in all kinds of states. And when I talk to young people, and I'm not even talking about this person anymore. Take that story, throw it away. I talk to a lot of young people, though, on the Discord shit from the community, right? From my community. And, bro, let me tell what you guys are. And I'm not trying to be fucking your dad. Oh, I'm not fucking your dad, but I'm not trying to be your father. But hear me out, okay? Please give me a second. Okay? Well, that's what you're here to do. Never mind. I don't have to ask for that. Listen. I don't know how I don't want to be mean, man. I don't want you guys to think I'm a fucking boomer trying to lecture you, because I'm not talking to everybody in here, obviously. I'm talking to like young people of a certain type, a certain level of online status. It's very much of that, bro. And I feel like that your generation, more than anything, is really good at making excuses for why you can't do X. Okay, I know that sounds boomerish. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to point fucking finger. But I feel like that this fucking generation, and when I say this generation, I mean like Z and Alpha and maybe even like late fucking millennials, like that range of generations is like, go off boomer, thanks, is like really good at finding excuses for why they can't help themselves. Dude, I will talk to people for hours sometimes on the Discord. I talked about it on the show, but I'll bring it up here briefly. I don't mind dropping his name because it's, you know, whatever. I just don't want to be mean to anybody. But Duder, like a guy named the Dude on the Discord, great guy, East Texas, really fucking talented guy. He has a job that's great. He has a mobile job. All he needs is a place with internet, and he can do his job from anywhere. But he will talk and whine for all night about how stuck he is in Texas. And when you tell him, Duder, you're not stuck there, bro. In 6 months, you could be in a totally different place. Right? He'll be like, no, Paul Zico, and he'll have an absurd excuse for why everybody else can move anywhere they want with his job, but he can't. And really what it boils down to is, not to psychoanalyze Duder, but to put it broadly for a lot of people in the younger generation, as I notice, or at least the ones that I talk to in the community, Duder is not making excuses that he thinks really are legit deep down. Those excuses are to keep him sedentary and stable where he's at, because the devil you know is better than the angel that you don't. The path less traveled is easier than the windy one that cuts up into the mountains and you don't know where it ends up.
Well,
right?
Most people, honestly. Most people don't leave their hometowns or don't stray far from it.
Right. But it's one thing to, because it's fine to me. There are people that's their life, right? They find their happiness right where they were born. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't look down on people like that, right? But if you're a person that's just at constant war with everything around you, you kind of hate where you're at. I mean, Dude will just go off on his little shit town he lives in East Texas. Everybody's stupid. There ain't nowhere to go. Nothing to do but drink. Right? And there's no excuse for him to be there. Like, he's like, well, my family's around here. And I was like, you can't get on a plane, Duder? You come see your family anytime you want. You save up money. It's actually kind of cheap to hop a plane now, especially if you're flying to a place like fucking Houston or whatever. Give me a break, bud. But I got to a certain point, just like that other person I was talking about, where I realized at a certain point with Duder, even though I feel like I know the guy because of that accent and his earthiness and his down-home kind of nature, which is, I'm a sucker for that because I grew up around it. I'm from a different generation than him, man. Them excuses just weren't in the lexicon of people that I knew. We didn't, we weren't I'm not claiming we weren't lazy when we could be, but everybody I knew busted that hump. Dude, I didn't know a NEET. I didn't know anybody that was 20 years old and still living with mama. Not one. I lived in a fucking 2-bedroom condo that was tiny with 3 dudes, them sharing a fucking bedroom and me and my girlfriend sharing a bedroom. And I lived that way for over 3 years, bro, just to make ends meet, because I was a fucking coffee slinger. Right? So there's like all excuses come tumbling out. Oh, inflation, oh, it's harder to find a job. And I'm like, dude, I give you that, bro, but you're not even trying. Like, you just given up on trying and you're hiding behind your diagnosis of autism or whatever it is. And look, dude, if you legit can't work, I ain't talking to you. But if you're just an autistic person that's high functioning, you can get a job, motherfucker. It's just that you don't have the gun to your head that I did, man. My parents they put me on the street. I was 18, they had a pact with me. You go to school, you can stay here until you're done. You get a job, you can stay here till you find a place. That's it. When they found out I dropped out of school, my ass went to Arizona to be with the one friend that had a pad that was willing to take me in. I'd never lived outside of the state of California. I'd never even been in the state of Arizona. Dropped off with a couple boxes and a dream, and I made it. Ever since that day, nobody's put food in my mouth but me. And I'm fucking multiple diagnosis mental illness. I got PTSD. I got depression. I got anxiety. I got all comorbid, right? So don't talk to me about your excuses, man. Like, I'm not trying to say that, like, hustle culture is the right way, but right now, you got no fucking excuse except your own ones, man. The pity party is starting to get out of control. My collar? Not that it is not your right to wear that collar. But you're going to tell me you can't go get a job that requires a little dress code because you don't want to remove your collar? My friend, you and I can't, I don't know what to say. I don't even know how that argument, bro. That argument never, dude, I never had a friend that was like, bro, I got a fucking great job offer at a law firm. I'm going to be doing legal clerk service. Dude, that's fucking dope. I got one problem though, man. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it. What? That's your dream job, man. What are you talking about? That's what you went to school for. Well, you know, they want business casual. So, I mean, you could do that. But my collar. I don't know what to. My mind went. My buddy's got a grad degree and makes like $100K a year and still stays with his parents though. Good way to save cash. That's fine. I'm not talking about you if you're working. That's not a NEET. NEET means not in education, employment, or training. That means you're doing nothing but sitting on your sour balls, running a 2-person fucking Twitch account and playing WoW hardcore all day, or whatever the fuck your thing is. Trolling the internet all day, watching shorts all day, making alts all day. Whatever it is you're doing that's not productive to anybody. It doesn't make you any money. It drains your parents' bank account because they're paying for your phone that you're doing it on. They're paying for your PS5 that you're trolling around on. They're paying for your fucking computer if you've got one. The air conditioner that keeps your ass from being a sweaty mess in the summer. You got nothing to tell anybody. That's you, right? Then I'm talking to you when I say NEET. If you're working and helping your parents out and saving money by staying with them or whatever the arrangement is, bro, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you at all, bro. I'm talking about grown-ass men and women and NBs who are pushing fucking 25, 30 in some cases, living at home, physically, mentally capable of working, just incapable of facing the fact that they're going to have to do something other than what they wanna. And their parents are not tough on them enough to boot them in the street. And so you have a 30-year-old man, and oftentimes as you get older, this happens naturally whether you're exposed to socialization or not, right? As you get older, you kind of want to talk about more things. And you think like, well, I'm 30, I know some stuff. But the problem is if the stuff you know is about how many days you can go before the vinegar smell on your balls makes your mom force you to take a shower before you come to the dinner table. If that's the type of knowledge that you have, how many hours can you grind World of Warcraft hardcore before your eyes literally bleed? How many fucking G Fuel scoops does it take to keep you awake for a whole Ragnaros raid? Like, if those are the types of topics that you know about, which anime does this fucking voice actor play both roles in? Is it Arutsuka Doji no Kame no Sensei 2? Or is it Evil Demon Summoner Book Black of the Night Unicorn 17A Dokkan Battle Supreme? Like, if that's what you've got going on, bro, if when everybody else has been going to school, learning how to work a job, learning how to pay their bills, partying, meeting people, getting laid and shit, if you've been sitting at home that whole decade when people were doing that, and all you did was play a Rutsuka Doji and fucking troll Zitter 90 times a day and pretend to be 3 different types of doctors, because you feel like you're not accomplished, and then like have to set down a conversation. If I was having one with you, right? Have to set it down because you caught mom aggro, bro, and you're 30, bro. You don't understand you're stunted. I can't help you, right? You don't understand that you are 10 years or 15 years behind anybody your age. I don't know what to tell you, bro. And there's more of you now than there've ever been. And I say you, I mean NEETs. I don't mean people working or trying or incapable. That's not NEETs. Bro, and like when you talk to these types of people that are homestuck or almost homestuck, they're very, very reluctant to take any action that would require them to learn anything or change anything about how they are. They feel like the world should accommodate them in the way that mom and dad has. And who can blame them? What else have they known? Mom and dad have never booted them on their ass and see what happens when you don't pay the electricity bill. Hey, let me ask you guys in the chat right now, those of you that pay bills. I know people fuck up. I know I have. Can you guys tell people in the chat what happens if you don't pay the electrical bill for a couple weeks, if it's late? You just ain't got the money, you forget or whatever. You guys, can you just let everybody know what happens when you don't pay the bill? You see what I mean? You don't pay the electricity bill, it cuts off, right? And when I say it cuts off, I don't mean just lights. I mean like you don't have internet, you don't have TV, you don't have a Rutsuka Doji 17 Dokkan Battle 9 on your fucking jailbroken 3DS XL. Okay, you can't charge your phone. Once that battery's dead, it's gone, right? You can't troll Zitter 25 hours today because you got nothing to plug into the wall, right? Everything goes bye-bye. Okay? Mom and dad never let you learn that on your own. You never had to fucking make it on your own. And you want to talk to me about politics? Or anything that another adult might fucking be able to have a good talk with me about? Why would I waste my time? Honestly and truly, unless I need to know what the best route from Stormwind to the Cave of Ragnaros is to save myself the 15-minute flight timer, you can't help me. Unless I want to know what's the optimal path through Elden Ring that allows you to get as powerful as possible while also beating the fewest hard bosses, you're my guy. But if I don't care about that or I don't need that at the moment, what the fuck are you sharing with me, bro? Dude, if maybe I got vinegar balls and I'm smelling it, and you might be able to go like, actually, Polzigo, what I found is that my mom usually complains at the dinner table about my testicular smell at around 5 days of not washing. So if you make a plan to wash every 4 days, then your balls will not smell like apple cider vinegar. Right? If I need that kind of fucking up from you, right? Then cool, but I don't. Let me just say I don't need to be put up on that game. I know how to scrub my balls, and I know how to play World of Warcraft without working it like it's a fucking, like I'm in a slave factory in fucking China, being forced at gunpoint to play WoW 90 hours a fucking week, or else they'll blow away my family, right? But doing it for fun. Over here, greasy, stinky, pale, can't look nobody in the eye because you never learned to shake a man's hand. Can't get a job because when you walk in, they go like, tell me what you like. I like a Rutsuken Dojin Pokemon Battle 17 Devil Summoner. It's a fan-made manga. It does have some objectionable material in it, so I would not recommend it for your children. But I will tell you that it is a very good read if you like the philosophies of Nietzsche and Proust. They're not gonna fucking hire you, bro. If that's how you say hello, bro, you better just stay home with mom, dude. If you're not, you're not gonna take the fucking time, bro. Nobody's gonna teach you how to do that, bro. You're not gonna get hired anywhere, and you ain't gonna keep a job if somebody does hire you. And you got no excuse to be that way other than Y, O, and U. In Asian cultures, the child doesn't always leave the home. Bro, I've had this argument before. If you're a fat fucking American kid living with their parents and you're 32, your balls smell like fucking neglected vinegar and cheese that has gone overripe and bad. You're sitting on a fucking chair that's falling apart from your sour ass and your constant abuse of it as you rage out. Your eyes are glazed over. You're looking at a fucking CRT monitor because your parents refused to buy you a new one because you broke the last fucking flat screen they got you. So you had to plug in your dad's old CRT. You're playing World of Warcraft, bro. You're raiding Ragnaros and you're screaming like an autistic fucking maniac. And it's 2 a.m. and your dad comes down and says, please be quiet, son. And you have to fucking argue with your dad, bro. I mean, do I need to paint the picture further? You're 30? And then you want to fucking like take a pause from World of Warcraft, crack a G Fuel, and have a conversation with me on Twitter about what people ought to do politically? What the fuck you know about it? How about making money podcasting? Any tips? Talk to people and never stop. I have a lifetime of deliberately talking to people, learning comedic timing. I've got theater training. I've got over 2 decades of fucking active theater training. I've been doing this job for 13 years. My whole nut has come from doing podcasting. Practice, 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 practice. I made dog shit at first. I made nothing at first. Practice, dedication, learn how to talk, learn how to be funny, learn timing, learn riffing, learn improvisation, learn theater. You can do it. It just takes time. If you just pick up your phone and go like, what up, y'all? This P-Dog up in here. How you guys doing tonight? Yeah. We out here. We in the stream, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I know ain't nobody in here or whatever, but people might see this one day because it's like, you gotta chase your dream, you know? Hold up. Give me a sec, man. Shoot, quick. Cause you know we stay on that smoke, you know what I mean? We stay on that smoke. Anyways, holla at your boy. If somebody does see this, please stop by. I see 0 viewers, but maybe some people are watching on the page. Yo, holla at your boy, man. Get at me, dude. Like, if that's what you're gonna try and do, just like turn on your phone and just like, I'm just gonna with no fucking, you didn't crack a book, you didn't take a class, you didn't try and fucking do anything to prepare yourself for it, you're gonna suck, you're gonna crater, nothing's ever gonna come of it. Like 99.9% of people who try and make their nut online, bro. You know what how that 0.1%, myself included, makes their nut online? They fucking do it. They make time to learn it. They work their butts off doing fucking regular work and go to college at night. They pay for it themselves. How do you do that? They get 10 roommates and live in a fucking shitty house. They pay $300 a month on rent and they barely make it that's how they do it, bro. How do you think they do it? By sitting at home with their thumbs up their ass, raiding Ragnaros till they fucking die? That's another thing, is like NEETs will be the first people to complain about how like femoid units are not looking for men of actual intellectual quality. They are looking for so-called chads, and they overlook people like me. Dude, as they're typing that screed, whining about a woman, they haven't been out of the house in a year. They haven't talked to an actual woman in a year that wasn't on Ventrilo and in a raid and already in a relationship and they have no chance with. They've not fucking tried. They smell like vinegar and oil. They smell like a Greek salad. Well, with feta cheese, bro. With feta cheese. And they think in their mind, you have to ask them, like, how did you think you were going to get a woman? Did you think one was going to fall out of the sky and just, like, start bouncing on your penis? You're fat, you're pale, you haven't talked to a real person in 10 years about anything that isn't World of Warcraft drama related. You haven't read a book since fucking 5th grade. You're a college or high school dropout. You live with your parents. You're in your late fucking 20s. Bro, how did you think you were gonna get laid?
Well, like, just go to the fucking Walmart or whatever and see, like, families around. Like, there's plenty of fucking unchad guys that are married with
Dude, there are dudes
kids.
with weak chins walking around with beautiful women on their arms. You have to wonder, what the fuck? But it's everywhere. Fat guys with hot, I mean, I'm one. I've got a beautiful, hot, young wife. Bang, boom, pow. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, thank you.
You just fucking sexy as fuck.
There's short kings out there.
But look at me though, dude. I look like something that lives under a bridge eating 10 cans like a billy goat. Sorry, I stole that from PPP from Keno Casino. It made me laugh.
No, you don't look like a bridge troll. But there are guys out there that, you know, they don't fit the mold. They still get bitches. They still pop out kids.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
It's just like your excuses are your own. And I see it not just amongst NEETs, but amongst other people who are stuck in a rut and they don't want to fucking make any sacrifice or get any hardship. Or, and I think this is the one they're really running for, risk any failure. They want a guaranteed thing. There's no such. What you got, you worked for. And sometimes they come and take what you got anyway. And you work for it again. That's just the way things work. If you can't face that reality, you may as well curl up in a ball and stay home at mom's house and have your childhood fucking teddy bear and your race car bed, your Star Wars posters, and you know, your 16 gigabytes of anime porn, and that's your life, man. Nothing is guaranteed in life, especially love and relationships. You have to create those. Yeah, well, you're 50% of any relationship you have, any friendship you have, you're the other side of that coin. If you're not putting yourself out there, how are you expecting to get a friend? And by the way, here's another piece of fucking straight wisdom from you, okay? Or for you. If you have online friends that you've never met ever in your life, you don't have friends. You've got acquaintances that will drop you like a hot potato, backstab you for the lulz. That fucking like constant cycle of drama that exists on internet friendships where every week somebody's mad at somebody in DMs and blah, blah, blah. That don't exist in real life, bro. People don't seek out that kind of toxicity in real life. What you have is not a friendship. You've got an internet acquaintance that you assume you know something about. That's not real. You can't make a friend that you can't see. You don't know that that person is what they've been telling you they were all these years. Maybe you think you've been talking to like when you started talking, they were in postgraduate doctorate work and they were working on a thesis, and they might literally be a dude named fucking Wally that's 45 years old, vinegar balls, World of Warcraft expert, CRT monitor, dad aggro, the whole nine, bro. You don't know, right? Unless you see a person and how they live and where they go, you really don't know. That's why online friendships are never real. Now, if you meet a person online and then you meet in real life and you get to know each other, that's a real friendship. Then you can keep in contact online, see each other when you can. But if you're just like raiding with them on World of Warcraft and you think you know a whole gang of people that you've never even been in a room with, bro, you've got yourself deluded and you have no friends. Because those people don't give a fuck about you and you don't give a fuck about them. At the end of the day, if you've got to drop every one of them like a hot potato to make $1 million, you'd do it. That's not a friend, bro. And if you did drop $1 million for any of them, they wouldn't do it for you, so you're an even bigger fool. There's no win to that. That's why it's not a friendship. People lie constantly, bro. I just talked about that earlier. How people will come in here and want to give me advice like they stand somewhere above me on the knowledge tree about how bad smoking is, how I need to lose weight, what I ought to do. Do you drink this? Or you lactose that? You know, I'm a doctor, bro. Why would I want to talk to you about any of that? And what do you think I don't know about it as a 44-year-old man who's well-read? Hit me with the fucking sauce, kid. Because there ain't shit. You know, it doesn't have to be that way, though. I don't have to be that way to you, and you don't have to be that way to me. Just treat me like I'm a dude that looks just like this that's out on the street. I'm standing at the bus stop. You want to talk to me. You overhear me saying something interesting. Consider it that, bro, because that's what it is. 100%, that's what it is. You're not talking to somebody that doesn't have like fucking feelings, doesn't have a past, doesn't have experiences. You're not talking to the one dude in the world that somehow skipped the anti-smoking ad that's on the side of every pack of fucking cigarettes and hasn't read every version of it, bro. But like people will come in here straight up and think they're giving like constructive feedback, some welcome advice. Dude, you would not walk up to a dude on the street and say, dude, you know cigarettes are dangerous. Ever, bro. For some reason up in here, it's like normalized behavior. Weirdos. I don't put up with it. I don't put up with it, bro. Like if I want to have fun doing these, that precludes me having a bunch of grown-ass people acting like I need their advice on any motherfucking thing, bro. Somehow I made it 44 years without their sage wisdom to guide me to the top of the mountain. But today's the day, right? Today's the day I met them. Like fucking Dr. Anonymous, dude. Doctor fucking sock account. Doctor that was a lawyer last week and a mother of two last month. You know what I mean? Single mother of two housewife last month. Give me a break, bro. You know who doesn't do this though, baby?
What?
People under the age of 18. In my experience, people that are under the age of 18, I know YouTube is kind of harsh on that, but I got to be honest with you guys, dude. My heart goes out to the kids. In fact, dude, we like to celebrate the kids in here that are beating that fucking algorithm. If you're under the age of 18, throw some hearts up in the chat. Let these old fucking excuse makers know that the young generation has got their back at least, because you're not going to lay down. Throw some hearts up in the chat. I want to see heart emojis in the chat, man. Flood it out, kids.
Minors only.
Minors only, yeah. You under the age of 18? Like I said, dude, I know YouTube doesn't want you here, but I'm not fucking YouTube, dude. I look like YouTube to you. Throw those hearts in the chat. Throw those hearts up in the chat. Let's see that rainbow of hearts, bro. Let's see that rainbow of hearts. Keep them coming, dude. I love it. I love knowing that people are seeing this, bro. I love knowing that the young people are hearing this thing. You know what I mean? I really fucking do. And when those heart emojis start flooding out in the chat, I mean, I keep seeing them, you know what I mean? It's going real fast, so it's kind of hard to keep up. But I like the hearts on the side too, but I really, really want to see those heart emojis in the chat. I like that throbbing heart one, the one that looks like it's like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. Gen Alpha, represent, boy, because you got our backs up in here. All right, I think we got 2. Last time I did it on the show earlier, like this morning show today, bro, we got like 7. It was crazy. They were like, we got them all, bro. They're banned. You love to see it. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, though. I don't want to talk to a child. I talk politics. I talk adult shit. Like, a kid's got nothing to tell me unless it's like Greta Thunberg or something, and you ain't. Trust me. Yo skibbity toilet fucking COD playing squeaker ass ain't Greta Thunberg. Okay, if you were, you wouldn't be you. She wouldn't be her. Came out of the woodwork. Yeah, on the first show they did. It's fun, though. It's fun scalping your chat out. I think I need to get a little better at it. I think that one was a little bit on the nose. I need to get better at it. I need to start, like, changing the topic to, like, the youth. They're catching on. Yeah, I mean, some of them that have been around a few shows, maybe they're catching on. But most of the kids, I feel like, are just skibbity scrolling. You know, they got to the end of Skibbity Toilet for the last time, and they scrolled up to see what other shorts, and they landed on this weird old guy, right? And they're trying to talk, you know, they're trying to like add to the conversation, but they're like 8. Now we got to get that out, bro. That's got to go. That's got to go, bro. This shit is 18 plus. You just bait some kids, just to ban them, you genius. Yeah, I actually learned it from another creator that came in here and like put me up on game. Like, here's how we do it. We just like call out all the Zoomers, all the kids in the chat, anybody under the age of 18, throw up those heart emojis, blah, blah, blah. They I guess they got a way bigger stream than mine, but they were saying like, they'll get like hundreds at a time sometime with it. It's fucking crazy. But I'm doing my part, man. I'm sweeping up. Cause like, dude, don't let anybody ever accuse me of trying to fucking like ignore that problem on the internet, dude. I'm a big advocate for separating children off this fucking internet. If you're under 18, I should never even see your fucking digital footprint in the sand, nor you mine. I don't know why you'd ever put me on the same fucking like tier as a child and do that in a mass way and not expect it to be a fucking giant problem for both kids and adults. It's fucking stupid. Kids are a lost cause. That's just not true, bro. They never are. Everybody always says they are, but they never really are. No human being is a lost cause, but they're struggling out there, man. I don't know what to tell you about that. Everybody's struggling.
You miss Daddy.
Well, hello, D.
You want to say hello to the people?
Come here. They want to see you anyway. So even if you don't want to say hello, they want to say hello to you. There it is. I'll give you chest rubs. See? Look at that. I'll give you head pats. You're a good boy. You're a handsome boy. Can I tell you that? You're very loyal, and you're very loving, and you're very cute. And you're soft like a teddy bear. And that's a good boy. You see that? That's how you do it, man. That's how you pet the doggo, okay? You gotta tell them that they're very handsome and they're very good, or they don't know. I would die for this precious muffin. Oh, dude, I would do horrible things for Dinor. Do you know that song, I Would Walk 500 Miles by those twins back in the 90s? I can't remember what they were called. When I go out, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. You know, I would walk 500 miles. Yeah, the Proclaimers, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's them.
Literally everyone loves that.
Yeah. You know that Bryan Adams song, Everything I Do It For You? It's old. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
It was like on the Kevin Costner Robin Hood soundtrack. And it's you know, like it's a song about how like you know, it's like I'd fight for you, I'd lie for you, walk the wilds for you, yes I'd die for you. Dude, I've sung that song to Dinor and meant it, bro. Dude, I would butcher an entire city of people if there was somebody who was holding him hostage and that's what it took. And that ain't even right, bro. But I'm not claiming it is. I just know that that is my bro till the day one of us dies. And then after that, eternal bros after that. You know what I mean? Dinor, say what you want about Dinor, bro. He has never not had my back when I needed him, bro. I can't say that about many people in my life. So, you know, a real one recognizes a real one. I put Dinor way fucking higher on the scale than you. That's something that really might help with some of the parasocial people. It's like, know to me that there's nobody that appears in this chat unless Amelia's in there or TJ shows up that would even be in the same league as Dinor. Like if you gave me an opinion and Dinor grew the ability to speak and said, that dude's wrong, I'd be like, you're wrong. I immediately defer to Dinor before anybody in this fucking chat, even the ones with wrenches. Okay? I would hit a button right now that killed everybody watching this stream for my dog. I'm not even joking, bro. The person would just, we wouldn't even have to, you know that movie, The Button? Have you ever seen that? It's a dumb movie. The person brings this button and he's like, if you push this, somebody will die, but you get $1 million. And they have this whole conundrum about it. Bro, the dude would go like, hey man, we got your dog. Hit this button and your chat die. He'd get that far. Where's my dog? You guys would just be smudges, bro. like a lot of you NEETs, dude, your parents would come in to tell you what's that smell, and it would just be like the smoking husk of your chair. You'd just be evaporated, bro. And sadly but truly, a lot of the NEET parents would probably eventually get over it pretty quick and celebrate. They'd probably use the money they were spending on your ass to go to the Bahamas and actually enjoy their retirement. So I, in a sick, fucking twisted way, I did a lot of people a favor when I hit that button, and I saved my dog, bro. Splat, though. I'm not even joking either, bro. A lot of you would do the same, though. My ass would be a grease spot, too. You might lie about it. Oh, I have a conundrum. Like, no, you wouldn't, bro. 99% of people given that choice are going to hammer that fucking button, bro. That's just the way it is. But just know that. Like, my dog is on a pedestal that you can only hope to aspire to in your fucking wildest dreams. Because in reality, it would never happen, bro. You're basically a worm under the ground that Dinor's shitting on, in my mind. Not to be mean. Like, I consider you. I like that you're down there doing your job, processing the duty into good soil. I don't really have disdain for you, but I don't think about you when it rains and you're drowning. I really don't. And you know what the sad thing is? A lot of content creators would not tell you that, bro. We live in an age where this type of shit... Look at those lazy bones.
You want my lap?
D, get on your mama's lap. Go.
No,
Go jump on mama's lap.
you don't want it.
Get it. Go up. 1, 2, 3, jump. No, go do it. Go get on mama's lap.
You don't want it.
What a goofball.
You don't want it.
No, I'm dead serious though. Like a lot of fucking, like, these days, a lot of content creators will tell you guys some wild shit and you guys eat it up. They'll be like, I love you. And you guys are all like, oh, we love you too, Desune, Ikui. You know, like, it's fucking weird, bro. That is so fake. That is so beyond what love is, bro. The fact that they're manipulating you with that really strong, powerful, fucking deep emotion, when really you probably mean less to them than you do to me. Like, because they don't spend hours making no money talking to your fucking asses. Guarantee you that. Nobody does that shit. Maybe some of them do, but... Dude, I don't monetize this shit. This is all my fucking free time right here, bro. This is just sharpening my instrument for my show. It's free. It's fun. I enjoy it. And I'm just fucking... I got no fucking dog in the hunt. I don't care if they demonetize this channel because it ain't monetized in the fucking first place. How about that? And I'm just spitting 100% straight, unadulterated, tough love facts. If you watch somebody online and you think they give a flying fuck about anything other than the $100 bill in your wallet, they're lying to your ass up and down, bro. You think the zombie apocalypse breaks out, they're gonna be like, bro, I've got to go find Carmelo the goat, man. I can't let him fall down to the zombies, bro. Hell fucking no. Dude, my ass is bundling up my wife, my dog, and my cat, and we're gone, bro. We're out. If you're in my way, I will leave a shit stain of you behind on the fucking freeway with my big ass SUV, bro. We're gone, homie. I don't love you. You're not my friend. I am appreciative that you stopped by, and a lot of you are real smart, and I definitely said, like, I have fun with this. But I have an appreciation for every human being. I have a baseline level respect for every goddamn squealing human being on this planet, okay? But you're one of those.
It's like,
You're one of how many? It's like 7 billion or 8 billion of those now on this planet. Like, fuck off, bro.
the reason you bring this up is because it breaks your heart a little bit to see someone think that you're their friend and you just can't be.
I hate hurting people's feelings with it.
Yeah.
Like, people, like, not, maybe it's not friendship, but when I tell people stuff like this, or I have to confront somebody for being way weird and parasocial, like, you don't fucking know me, bro. People get sad. Like, it does. It hits them wrong because they're used to creators going like, yeah, we are friends. Thanks for having my back, bro. Brandon, I don't even know who the fuck you are, bro. Let alone would I ever lift a pinky for your ass other than to give you free content. And that's just the truth. There are some content creators that don't believe it. In fact, that's most of them. And there are some lost motherfucking souls that believe that shit. They're like, I do love everybody. Watch how fast those motherfuckers burn out. Way quicker than most fucking people. The reason that I have lasted for 13 years and your favorite content creator probably won't be around another 2, and definitely won't be around a full fucking decade probably. The reason I've lasted is because I have a really realistic view of what it is that I do, man. I don't come from this. I come from blue collar bullshit. I come from customer service. I come from theater training. I got a real crystal clear view of what you and me mean to each other. The answer has been nothing from the jump. Now, I appreciate that you're out there listening, but I bet you better appreciate that I'm out here talking too. So that's a two-way motherfucking street. But other than that, your like means shit. Your comment means shit. There's a million of them. You're a person. I give you the baseline respect, but you don't call me with your problems. Don't DM me with your bullshit, because I'm not your daddy, I'm not your brother, I'm not your friend at all. You don't know me from Adam, bro. I could be a complete hustler. Let me tell you something about me, bro. I've told you guys some stuff. Some has been corroborated by like public records and shit. There were some people that checked up on me when I told my carjacking story. So they were like, that was in the news. I'm gonna check the year he said it was in. I'm gonna check the area he said he was in. And they found me, bro. They found my fucking, the perps. They found my story. They found my name attached to that shit. You feel me? So I'm bona fide on certain things, but certain things don't come with a fucking public record that anybody can look up or do an FOIA for, right? So I could be a total fucking freak, bro. You don't know that. How would you know that I worked a job my whole life? How would you know that my parents kicked me out? How do you know that this house right here isn't my mom's house and she's not right in there? How do you know this dog, that dinosaur, isn't my mom's dog that I claim as mine for content? How do you know I'm not a fucking total grift? You don't. So how you want to fucking have some feelings about me then? Bro, you don't keep that type of person at arm's length at the very least. I mean, I might be funny and entertaining, but you don't know me for fucking shit, bro. I could be a complete fucking liar. I could be a total right-wing grifter, just like Vosh says I am. I could be a tanky. I could be a dude that just wants to see the Democrats fail, a fascist in disguise, whatever the fuck, bro. You don't know? There's no way for you to verify that. Now, there's really no way for you to verify that anyway, but if you knew me in real life, if you were around me, you knew people who knew me, you'd have a better idea of what I was telling the truth about, what I was embellishing and outright lying about. But on here, bro, if I'm not telling you a story, one of my many stories that you could tie to a public record, if I'm not telling you one of those, the fuck you mean, dog? Now, I'll tell you guys with a straight face and a clear conscience that that's not me. I find it fun to, like, make up characters and stuff, but not stories. I'm not, like, if you listen to my stories, they're not, 99% of them are not about making me look cool. They're about making me look like a fucking guy that's made a lot of mistakes in his fucking life, bro. Got caught lacking a few fucking times and paid the price, you know? That's like my stories. If you want to believe I made that shit up or whatever, it's probably healthier than having some kind of relationship with me that's entirely one-sided in your mind. You know, and if you're going to do that, that's okay. That's normal. People have parasocial relationships and stuff, but it's like, don't let it drive you, and don't let it get out of control where you think I need your advice. So you think you're like a friend of mine and you want to pull me into the huddle and tell me that smoking is dangerous. It's like, dude. You know, I don't know what to tell you beyond that. What's good, bro? What did I miss? I don't know, man. It's been a pretty chill night. A little bit fucking preachy with people, and I'm sorry for that. I know people don't like that. A lot of people feel convicted by that. To us, you'll only ever be what we think you are, yeah. You guys didn't listen to him? You guys like to quote him all the time, but you don't listen to his old shit. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? On the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam. Like, you don't know what that's about? They blame it on Maryland and the heroin. Where were the parents at? Look where it's at, middle America. Now it's a tragedy. Now it's so sad to see in upper class cities to be having this happening. It's like saying, like, you know, just point out the hypocrisy of trying to blame music lyrics in a world gone mad for their children picking up guns and being suicidal and depressed and fucking stupid as fuck. Like, that's how I feel about a lot of you guys, too. Those of you that feel like a finger in your face, a lot of you don't. A lot of you that should don't. You can look up Dunning-Kruger. It's a thing that we all suffer from to one extent or another. But Dunning-Kruger states that the dumbest among people tend to believe they're the smartest among people. And the smartest among people tend to believe they're the most average or dumbest among people. It's like an inversion of human expectation. Based on a lack of knowledge, people overestimate their intelligence. They think because they watched a Dr. Phil episode, they're ready to talk about bulimia. That type of person is way, way more common than the type of person that, like, sees that Dr. Phil episode, goes and gets a book on bulimia and learns about it so they can talk with some kind of authority that's scientifically backed, right? I just try to use the YouTubers I watch a source of knowledge. I warn you against that, bro, myself included. You need to be able to process information for yourself. If people are just telling you how to feel because you respect them, you're not gaining the facility to discern bullshit from reality. What if a guy like me that you like watching is a complete fucking right-wing grifter that's trying to lead you down the primrose path because he loves Trump? Or hates you in real life and is looking to exploit money out of you, or whatever the fuck? You don't know me, bro.
I mean, you never claim to be perfect. Like, you're not saying that you know everything.
If
that everything you've ever said is right.
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to one or two of these, you'll hear a story that lets you know I ain't perfect. So what do you want? But the truth of the matter is, you don't know me from fucking Adam, and I don't know you. So don't put that on me. Don't put your opinions on me or any other fucking dumbass YouTuber. That's what they want. And when I say they, I mean the man. I mean the corpse. I mean the politicians that they're fucking owned. I'm a dumb dude, Paul. I ain't all that smart myself, Chief. I've read books and spent my whole life learning to talk, so I can sound like a good fucking well-scrubbed hustling rube. But the truth of the matter is I don't know my dick from a hole in the ground when it comes to, like, massive geopolitical issues, historical issues. I've got a good basis. I've read a lot of books, but I ain't fucking a professor of any goddamn fucking thing other than talking shit for a living. That's the only thing I'll tell you. I'm a goddamn one of 100 maybe people on the planet that knows it. Like, I'm legit. Like, that is one thing you'll hear me pat my back all the time for, because I've literally been doing, if I've done anything for 10,000 hours in my life. It's literally learning to make people mad on the internet, to engage people off the internet too. I was doing it on a CB. I don't want to get into that shit. I used to do CB radio pranking when I was fucking 8. I did that for years. I got shut down by the FCC when they caught me. The whole fucking 9, bro. Zero cool shit, bro. Don't ever touch a CB again or your mom's going to jail type shit. That type of stuff. And then when the internet popped, it was on like Donkey Kong. I was ready to go already. I was already better prepared than everybody my age to fucking hit the shit. I did it my whole life, bro. Now I do it for a living. 13 years and counting. I talk shit for a living. So I'm a goddamn motherfucking one of the 100 experts in the world on that, but nothing else. Quadruple zero cool, yeah. Pigpen, this here's the rubber duck, and I'm about to put the hammer down. 'Cause we got a little old convoy rocking through the night. The song is so unexpectedly gay. I love it so much. Was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling logs, a cabbie over Pete with a reefer on, and a Jimmy hauling hogs. I said, Pigpen, this here's the rubber duck, and I'm about to put the hammer down. 'Cause we got a little old convoy rocking through the night. 'Cause we got a little old convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? It's like, what is this song? I love your wig. Oh, man. It's not a wig. It's just hair, bro. Like, I don't do, like, look, there's the hairline, right? You want to see the wig fibers on it? There it is, man. There's that giant fucking hair weave or whatever the fuck. Dude, I just have good hair. I'm sorry. I apologize, bro. Bulldog Mac with a can on the back and a Jaguar hauling ass. Oh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Oh, dream weaver, I believe you can catch that morning light. Dude, I love that song, by the way. I was just making fun. It is a funny song, but I fucking love it, bro. Convoy is a great song. It's a vibe. It's just a unexpectedly mixed vibe. I don't know what to tell you, man. It goes mask, it goes film, it goes all the way, bro. It's an NB fucking song if ever there was one. You're gonna need to get TJ a Pageboy wig. I had a dream last night I'm gonna share with you guys for the Tajauntlet. I'm not gonna go through with it, so do not ask me. I had a dream that I fucking blew doors on TJ by going to the fucking barber with a picture of Pageboy TJ and saying, do this to my hair and beard, and then like hiding my face for the first part of the gauntlet and then revealing Pageboy Paul. Bro, it would be the funniest fucking thing in the world, but it would take like 3 years for my hair to return to anything like normal. It would be all lumpy and weird and mullety, and fucking I'd have to get it cut again, and like my beard, it would take a while for it to get nice and full. So I told you already, bro, don't ask me to do it, but I had a fucking whole ass dream that I did it, and then it blew doors. But what I'd really like to see is fucking TJ, at the very least, in a shameful Pageboy wig. But at worst, I'd like to see TJ just get the page cut, man. You know, go down and get the bangs trimmed way back, super high on that forehead, you know. The best you can do, man, but he ain't gonna do it. The girls and the boys love the hair. Yeah, no, I know. Bro, you know what's sad is that my whole life, when I go to get my hair cut, usually your hair cutter is a woman when you go to like Supercuts, and that's where I fucking go, bro. I don't need to be paying fucking $90 for a $25 cut, bro. Well, tip good, but fuck you. Like, anyway, I go there, and every fucking woman says the same thing to me. You know how they do when they're like, so what do you want to do? And they start running their hands through your hair a little bit and in your scalp, and they're like, what do you, she was like, is this your real color? Is this your real color? And I'm always like, yeah. And she's like, you are so lucky. This hair is so thick. You have beautiful hair. Has anybody told you that? I'm like, yeah. You get tired of fucking hearing it because it's the only thing I got, bro. I lost the genetic lotto, guys. I hit 777s on hair and fucking cherry 7 star on everything else, bro. I'm fucked, literally, physically, mentally, I'm fucked. But I got a fucking banging head of hair, bro. That's not a fair trade, man. I'd be bald as cue ball for a little bit fucking less of a heart that's about to explode and cancer that's about to break out everywhere. It is not a fair fucking trade, bro. I'm telling you, it looks cool. It feels hella cool, but not that cool. Not so cool that you would trade what I've traded. Not so cool that you wouldn't take another 20 years of life without cancer or heart attack or whatever it is that takes my fucking dumb ass out, dude. It feels hella good, though. It looks good. It feels good. It feels great. I'm not gonna lie, but I'd trade it in a heartbeat for 20 more years. If I would have got that good ticker genetic that lets people smoke till they're 90 and die at 101, you know? I don't have that, bro. That's why people think I'm dismal, but I'm 44. I think I got about 20, 25 if I'm lucky, which I ain't. You know, maybe way shorter. I don't know. People my size stroke out all the time. My size and age, they stroke out all the time. Maybe I got a big fucking widowmaker stroke just waiting to happen. Like, I've come to terms with that shit, bro. I abused my body. I did a lot of drugs, partied a lot. I got fat, got stupid, started hating myself. Wrote "Birthday Boy" for you, baby. I got skinny, I got sick and paranoid, didn't have a cent to my name. I've been all over the fucking spectrum, bro. My body's been through the fucking ringer. Somebody banned Skibbity Grouper. He's a really bad troll. It's the second or third time I've read Skibbity Grouper tonight, and Skibbity Grouper has been retardedly trying very desperately to land a troll. I gave him 3 tries, 3 strikes, he's out. But you don't know for sure. It's all a big maybe. Maybe you go to 110. Maybe. You're right about that. Amelia had said some shit that shut me up the other night, but typically people don't go that route. She said to me, she was like, how do you know that they're not going to invent some shit in the next 10 years that extends your life by like 50 years? It's like something that they, you know, some gene therapy or some fucking therapy they can do or some nano machine they inject into you and it fixes all that shit. I was like, oh. Okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, she might not be wrong. I mean, I know. We may be on the cusp of like the AI singularity in 10 or 15 years, and that might just like solve cancer. It might unlock fucking gene therapy. It might unlock nanotechnology, and I might just make it right on the cusp. I may be one of those people that gets cited in the news stories and shit as a man that was about to like live a really short life, but now his life expectancy is 150. And he may push it farther than that. Or I might just fucking keel over from a huge stroke now. I don't know, man. I do know I came to peace with it a while ago, that when I'll live till I die. Just being afraid of death all the time is not going to get me, not going to avail me of anything other than fucking anxiety and depression, so. Might as well have fun while I'm here and do my best to like better myself while I can, you know? I think things don't get better. I'm not sure. I want to be around. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. I mean, that's a blessing, right? If I only live 20 more, I might escape the worst of what's coming for you young pups. You know, I got over half my life behind me, and a lot of you are just got a quarter of your life behind you. Like, that ought to spook you out a little bit, because if stuff is heading the direction it is, which is negative, and it keeps on that trajectory, which it looks like it's gonna for at least a while, like, you guys have got some shit to fucking worry about, right? Maybe some type of shit that my generation really didn't have to fuck with. And my old ass will be checking out right when the fucking shit hits the fan. And you guys are gonna go, that motherfucker. God damn him. I'm more scared of my fellow Americans than I am of climate change. I'm afraid of Americans. Don't. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. Yeah, dude. Cuban Missile Crisis 2, Electric Boogaloo. Russia's gonna pounce. They're gonna give us an ounce of nukes in the ass. Oh, it's gonna be class. There's gonna be no more grass. Everything will be ass. Paul will be so old. His balls be growing mold. You'll be 22 and wondering what to do. What are they gonna do? Shoot cigars at us? Tell me you haven't read the latest fucking military news shit about the supersonic missiles that fly below radar, uninterceptable. Tell me you haven't read about MIRVs, multiple independent reentry vehicles. You shoot a missile into space, it drops like 150 bombs. They all independently target. Can't intercept them all. Pretty wide blanket of bombs going there, especially considering they're not even meant to hit the ground, but explode right above the ground to create a giant fucking wave of destruction and a big EMP that shuts down a whole fucking city. Imagine Manhattan going dark forever, LA going dark forever, Moscow going dark forever. The devastation would be widespread. Death would be almost immediate for people at the center of the blast. And if you were 10 miles out, it would be worse. Your skin would fall off, die of radiation burns. A lot of people would just get shredded by glass from their windows as they watched the explosion and wonder what was going on. Because they don't know that after they see that shit, they got about, I don't know, depending on how far it is away, maybe 10 seconds or maybe 12 seconds to fucking like get in your bathtub and get away from the glass. So people are just pierced all the way through with fucking glass as the shockwave hits. Dude, shit is fucked, bro. And it's looking closer and closer. We've all, like, there's a lot of people on the left that were rah, sis, boom, bah, brinksmanship on Ukraine. Let's get fucking Russia real mad now. Let's fucking, like, not even try diplomacy. Let's not even try it, man. Let's fight to the last Ukrainian. We're willing to fucking sacrifice that, even if they aren't. It's beyond grim, bro. You need to watch a movie, bro. What is that movie? It's called... You guys know the one I'm talking about. It's like a British film. I keep wanting to say Changes, but that's not the name of the movie. You can find the whole thing on YouTube. Threads. You guys want to see what civilization is going to look like after a limited but widely spread nuclear skirmish? Watch that film. That film is one of the most harrowing movies ever made, and it's not even like super duper gory or anything. It's one of the scariest horror films ever been made. Yeah, it's a little outdated in terms of, but the things that are outdated about Threads are the capabilities of nuclear attack and the type of missiles and the type of explosions that are used. Yeah, it'll be way worse for us now. But go watch Threads. It's actually on YouTube in its entirety. It's a British movie about nukes. And it is one of the most compelling movies you will ever watch in your entire fucking life. Guaranteed. And it's also scarier than any horror movie I've ever seen. Okay. Let's see, that makes sense. That to make a sense. Ooh. Had to leave for a piss break. Ding 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 ding. It's just like what do you think, dude? I'm a robot? Now, Miss Daisy, let me tell you something. I'm a grown-ass man, and when I need to make water, I'm gonna make water. You just don't pay no mind to me having to make my water, and I won't pay no mind to yours. Pauly P. break. Magat Ascot. You don't think I'm a fucking Trump guy, do you? Oh no, bro. You didn't get sucked into that fucking delusion, did you? You think a dude like me would vote Donald Trump? You just on looks, bro? Maybe. You don't mean that, do you? You're not that dumb, are you? And before you ask, oh, thank goodness, you're a Biden guy? No. No. I don't think either one of the 80-year-old men with a shitty diaper filled with liquidy diarrhea can run the country. No, I do not vote Biden. Biden is a warmongering, racist, rapist, old man that is barely there. Did you guys see that video of him shutting down at Juneteenth? Bro, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Biden had a reboot in public at the Juneteenth celebration. He pulled one of these, where everybody was kind of clapping along to some musical act, and he was standing there like this, right? Smiling, and then all of a sudden this happens, right? He doesn't even know the camera's on him, right? All of a sudden he stops clapping, and his hands just stop, and his face goes from like happy to like, his hands get like stuck there, bro. He had a whole senior moment, bro. Yeah, your whole senior moment, bro. He's about to die, bro. You trying to tell me that's what I gotta vote for? I'd just rather not vote, homeboy. 6 of one, half a dozen another on that. They both got a stinky diaper, both of them. But you can't even like make fun of Biden because Trump. You can't even like give Biden a point because Trump shits his diaper. Because Biden, like 3 years ago, shit his pants full in the Vatican in front of the Holy Father, bro. You can look up the story. It's not kayfabe. It wasn't a planted story. The dude literally shit his pants so bad, in front of the Holy Father, Pope Francis, bro, that they had to put him in a fucking bathroom and send somebody out to get him a whole new suit. He crapped it up so bad, he had to change his whole suit. So both of these old men are like losing control of their pee-pee, losing control of their poo-poo. They don't know what they're saying. Trump the other fucking day just said, "Rape-pee-doo." Nobody knows what he meant. The other day he was like, "I just want your vote. I don't care about you at all. I don't need you. I need your vote." And like people were like, "Yay," at the rally. Bro, you want me to vote for one of those too? You want me to play political football with you, dude? I'm sorry, I've been around too fucking long, and dude, I know how to smell a stinky fucking turd-filled diaper of an old man that's about to croak. I know a warmonger when I see one. I know an enemy of the people when I see one. And Joe Biden's that, bro. Joe Biden is willing to fight to the last Ukrainian and the last fucking Palestinian. That's a sacrifice that old vampire's willing to make his family more billions of dollars. Telling me he's the best we've got just keeps fucking getting worse and worse and worse, man. People thought he'd hit the fucking red line, and then he just keeps going over it and over it and over it. So who do we vote for? Vote for whoever you want, but put no faith in any geriatric with a dump in his pants to save you from shit. There are people out there that think like, yeah, Biden fucking sucks, but at least he's gonna save us from Biden. There's no saving you from what's coming, bro. Joe Biden is not your savior. He's an enemy of you and your family and the environment and everything you find good and right and righteous in this world. Joe Biden wants to capitalize on its death. He's doing it right now. He's shipping fucking weapons all over the planet that are blowing up people like you and me just because they were born on the wrong part of the fucking grass. And they're selling it to you like it's our patriotic duty to keep feeding these endless fucking wars. And they don't have a fucking dime for all the people living in tents all along the freeways everywhere in America. Now, give me a fucking break, guys. You want to tell me that Peepaw Dumpson Pants is going to save me from anything, bro? I'm going to tell you to go grow the fuck up and look at your history. Peepaw Dumpson Pants was never your savior. He didn't save you from fucking Trump. He deferred the Trump presidency another further 4 years, didn't fix any of the problems inherent in it, and he's about to hand it back to Trump. You want my fucking call on it? My call is Biden's about to fucking lose to Trump. We're about to get 4 more years of Donald Trump. If that fat motherfucker doesn't crap himself to death. You see what I mean? So don't take your vote very seriously this year, folks. And anybody that's out there telling you need to hit the bricks, campaign or something, you can tell them to go stuff it. You want to do some fucking direct action before, during, and after this election? Go join a fucking pro-Palestinian protest. Go join an anti-war protest. Go join a pro-fucking women's right to choose protest. Make your voice heard. Get your ass off your fucking DX racer chair. Put down Mega Man Collection 9. Okay? You don't need to play that game that you beat for the first time when you were 8 and you've beat 115 times again. You can beat it some other time. Go get in a union. Go get yourself a job. Become a contributor in society and start having your voice matter, because the ballot box is not where your voice matters. You've got 2 choices for president coming up in 2024, and it's all anybody's going to talk about. And if you're fucking real about it, those choices are Peepaw Poopy Pants and Peepaw Poopy Pants. Neither one of them can speak. They don't know where they are. They got a big diaper filled with poo-poo. They're not going to save you from shit. You can say, look, John, I've seen you trying to argue with me with these little quips. Oh, but it does matter, though. But you're not making any argument, dude. Tell me how Peepaw Poopy Pants is going to save you if you're a Palestinian mother right now. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's say that you're not John Evans, the privileged white liberal who's told himself that Peepaw Poopy Pants is going to save him. Say you're a Palestinian mother with 2 children and a dead husband right now. How is Biden going to save you? And if you say, oh, I'm not that though, why doesn't that matter to you then? I didn't say that. Yeah, but you're saying I'm fucking wrong. So who's right, the Palestinian mother or Joe Biden? I know that John Evans the dumb shit fucking liberal that got conned into voting for Peepaw Poopy Pants as he closes down the border and bombs the whole world to extinction and fucks up the whole fucking countryside with multiple, he's started more fucking domestic drilling pipelines and offshore drilling than Trump ever even wanted to, and that's in his first 4 years. You want to tell me Peepaw Poopy Pants is going to save me? I have cousins that are Palestinian. Then you're gonna vote, you're gonna look them in the face and tell them, hey guys, it's cool, I'm voting Joe Biden, the guy that's sending the white phosphorus that they're hitting your fucking town with. Is that what you tell them? Because if you tell them anything else, you're a liar and a self-deluded moron. What about it, John Evans? What do you say? I never said that. See, you want to put words in my mouth, but when I do it to you, you get all offended. Oh, Paul just doesn't care about this. That's wrong. Paul's lying. Paul this. But when I do it to you, somehow I'm in the wrong, bro. You ever feel like you're not making an argument, you're just trying to make an excuse? That's what you're doing, bro. That's what you're doing. And you Trumpies, dude, you can fly your flag all you want and get banned for it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, homeboy, you ain't in no better position. Oh, rapid? I don't need you. I don't want you. I never said lock her up. Big old dumpy diaper. Dude's fucking got like at least 80 pounds of big, nasty, sallow fat hanging on him. He's 80. He's sweating. His makeup is horrible. He doesn't make no sense. They've started to shoot him in fuzzy fucking lighting because his face looks so fucking weird, bro. You guys want to fly the flag on that? Because I'm dogging on Biden, bro? You think I got your back? Give me a fucking break, bro. Revolutionary War airport guy? A reapy-doo-ah? Big fucking triple XL diaper, so fucking obvious you can see it when the dude turns around, it's just hanging out of his ass. People in court all around him, his lawyers, fucking reporters, anybody that was in within 20 feet of him said they just smelled like an open sewer all day and they could hear him loudly farting into his diaper. So my homeboy, my brother in Christ, I don't know if I'd fly any kind of flag for that, bro. But you do you. You do you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Trump is going to squeak one out over Peepaw Poopy Pants. I think Peepaw Poopy Pants is going to beat Peepaw Poopy Pants in a squeaker. I think it's really going to come down to the size of the dump in their pants difference. About that many votes. I think Trump is going to have a bigger load of McDonald's in his diaper, and I think that Biden's going to have a load of granola in his. It's still going to be doo-doo, but I think Trump is going to have, I think his 3XL Super Max diaper is going to be holding more doo-doo at the end of the day. So I think he's going to squeak one out, guys. So fly that flag, bro. But never, ever forget that when he sits down, he's sitting, his butt crack has a big old duty that gets pushed up under his balls, bro. Every time that dude stands up and sits, he's got a big old duty. There are people that have been saying he's been wearing didos since the 80s, my guy. This guy's had a loose, sloppy butthole since I was born. 44 years and counting, bro. So he's just, it's just like, that's how he lives his life, bro. 44 years, he has his duty balls and he stinks like Duke. So just keep that in mind. Every time that you see him sit down in the fucking Oval Office, that he's sitting in a big old McDonald's doo-doo. And that's just the truth. Even though it hurts. And it really does sometimes. So fly that flag again. Where you at, Maga? You know what? All MAGAs, throw up that fucking... Any MAGA fucking folks in the chat, bro? Throw up them fucking American flags right now. Let me hear you sing. I want you to throw up them flags, and I want you to put Peepaw Poopy Pants 2024, bro. Let's see it, man. Let's see that pride, bro. Let's see that pride. Yeah, just give me a MAGA 2024 or a flag, dude, in the chat. Let me see you represent your boy, bro. Let me see you represent your boy. Thank you, Blaze. Let me see you represent your boy. Where are you MAGAs at, bro? 195 people here and there ain't no MAGAs? There ain't no MAGAs, bro? Give me an MAGA at least, bro. I'm a patriot, bro. I want to see my fellow patriots, my fellow opponents of the deep state, my drain the swampers, dude, my true believers, my Trumpers. Where you at? MAGA 2024, give it to me. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. There it is. Thank you, Michelle. I salute you, Sergeant. All of you. Oh, there they are. There they are. There they are. Keep going, bros. Salute the family. Yeah, let me get the prayer hands too. Prayer hands, flags, MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Show out, man. I know you guys are out there. I know you're watching as you scroll by. Show out, man. Everybody, dude. Everybody that's a MAGA, bro. Show that peace. Show that love, bro. Show that fucking MAGA pride, bro. MAGA's in the chat, bro. Flags in the chat. Let's get it hyped up, dude. The Trump train don't stop. Choo choo. Let me see them MAGAs, bro. Josh, I see it. Let me see them OK symbols too. Got you, Josh. MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Pump up. Pump it up, bro. Pump it up, bro. I don't see any flags, bro. Where's the fucking patriotism in this, dude? It's gone to shit, bro. There's 221 people here and I've seen like 2 flags. I've seen like 2 flags, bro. I've seen like 2 flags, bro. Give me the flag, bro. 219, 220 people? Bro. Dude, throw up the flags. Bro, can I stop this for a second? I think we just got more MAGA retards. Thank you, Tammy. I think we just got more MAGA retards. Thank you, Good Gamer. Than I've gotten kids when I try this. So like 12-year-olds are better at dodging this. They're still coming, bro. Keep it going, bro. You put a fucking, hey, you better know the game by now. You've been watching what's happening in chat. Dude, you show your patriotism, you better know you're gonna get your just reward, okay? Fly that flag. Show me that you're a Trumper. MAGA, 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 MAGA. Dude, I probably got more MAGAs just now with that scoop than I've gotten kids in the 8 or 9 times that I've tried it, bro. That says a whole fucking lot, bro. That was my most successful scoop yet. That says something, boss. The fact that after I started calling them retards, we still got a couple, man, what the fuck does that even say about America right now, bro? The mods popped off. The mods know, bro. The mods know the game, bro. My mods are fucking highly trained. I call them specters, bro. After fucking the Mass Effect specters. Those people that are empowered with the power to fucking kill for the government to preserve the fucking Galactic Federation or whatever the fuck it is, bro. Those are my specters, bro. These are not fuck around people. They know what's what, bro. They don't need to be told. They just do. I pulled the trigger on that immediately. They knew what was up, bro. Give me your options. Peepaw poopy pants or peepaw poopy pants, dude. A dude that can't control his bowels and gets lost, or a dude that wears makeup can't control his bowels and gets lost, bro. 2 sides of the same coin. Well, they are a little different on some things. Trump would close the border. Biden did close the border. Trump would continue dumping weapons all over the planet. Biden is doing that. So there are some very stark differences. I will have to admit that. Dude, Coctopus, bro, homeboy, how long has it been, dude? You're still out there, still kicking, still doing your fucking thing, bro? These kids don't know, man. Coctopus Prime, you better bow down and kiss the tip. Coctopus Prime is an OG among OGs. Bro, you doing a show or something? Can I come on your show? You doing a fucking political show still? I remember last time I looked in on you, but it had to be fucking 10 years ago, homeboy. I'll never forget that name, though. You've been around a hot minute. That's an OG amongst OGs, bro. Coctopus has been around since Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. The goddamn podcast. You're always welcome. Well, I don't know where. I'll probably hit you up on Twitter then, dude. I'm assuming it's easy to find. Because I gotta catch up, dude. I'll come on for a show. I don't give a fuck, bro. I gotta catch up, man. I want to see what's what. There's too many squirrels in the magnolias. There's too many magnolias in the squirrels. One question. Okay, John Evans, go. You don't have to announce a question coming. You can just type it, but it was a waste of your time and mine. Go ahead, John. You and I were arguing earlier. You didn't get banned. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here, and you go ahead with it. But if your head really is on the line here. Out of all the people that have lost it, finish your fucking thing, dude. Finish it. Quit typing questions in pieces, bro. That's not how questions work. There's no question mark there. Just sub to Coctopus. You should, bro. Everybody in here should go down and sub to Coctopus, the fucking goddamn podcast or goddamn show or whatever the fuck it is. Go watch his show. He's old school. He knows what's what. You can't flex on the experience. Who'd you vote for if you had your choice of candidates? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know that person is empowered at any level of the government. I had an idea that I think is brilliant, bro. What we really need is more Bernies. That is independents in Congress that can stand up to the Dems when they need to and caucus with them when they need to. So I say we go to some of these areas of the world that in America that have been forgotten, right? Talking like East Palestine, Ohio. We're talking like Flint, Michigan. And I've seen interviews with regular fucking people that have suffered in those tragedies and have had their family members killed in those fucking horrible chemical spills, lead poisoning shit, right? Lost family, friends, children. And I've heard them speak so plainly to power on the news that I don't know why leftists aren't trying to recruit people from that fucking area and get them into Congress. You telling me you couldn't put a person from East Palestine in that district up against the House member and unseat that motherfucker if you gave him enough money and put enough backing and found the right person? We're not even looking. We're not going to Flint to shore up leftism in fucking Michigan. We're hoping that Michigan, desperately hoping, that Michigan votes for vampire dump pants Joe Biden, even though it's filled with Muslim people who hate his fucking guts, rightfully so. He's overseeing a fucking Holocaust. So what is it, bro? You know? Like, that's who I want. I want somebody that's blue collar, plain speaking, and I want them to run independent on the left. Do people die from that East Palestine spill? You damn tootin'. People got sick. People are dying and have died. People have their homes destroyed. Well, if you must know where my California vote, that doesn't matter because Cali's going to fucking dump pants Biden no matter what happens. The guy could literally grow a fucking tentacle out of his head and California would still pass him. My California ass meaningless vote is a protest vote going to Dr. Jill Stein. You know why I did it? Why I plan to do that? I plan to do that because Dr. Jill Stein went to jail for justice. She went to a pro-Palestinian rally and was handcuffed, held in a holding cell, and charged with a spurious assault charge because a cop bumped into her. It's all on tape. It's the most absurd thing in the world. But her ass was out there on the line while Donald Trump's ass was sweating into a shitty diaper. And Joe Biden's ass was on fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory shaking hands with a man that isn't there. So Jill Stein gets my vote. Yeah, she put her money where her mouth was. And Joe Biden has not done that in a million fucking years and never would. And need I even say that Trump would never do that? So I'm voting for Jill Stein because she put her money where her mouth was. My California vote doesn't matter, which is why I'm telling you, don't quit putting so much fucking importance on your vote. Vote your conscience and then shut up about it and start fucking hitting the streets. Period. This electoralism fetish that everybody's got, where we're covering it, and then you got people that are fucking like way on the left telling you that like fascism is going to take over if you don't vote for the fascist Joe Biden. You know what I mean? It's like the absurd fucking flip-flopping that's going on for people to justify just doing nothing and feeling like they've done enough. Like, go vote or don't. I don't give a fuck one way or the other. And then hit the streets. Get involved in a local org, mutual aid, fucking food bank, fucking protest movement. Show up when you can. Fucking hit the. If you hear about a big protest in D.C., fucking buy a ticket and be there. It's just gatekeeping. It always is, bro. It always is. There will be like literally 200, 300, 400 hours from a lot of content creators, including myself, about this election. All of it worthless. It literally is at the baseline peepaw poopy pants versus peepaw poopy pants. The pants shitting 80-year-old fascist versus the pants shitting 80-year-old fascist. Flip the coin, and wherever it lands, that's where it lands, and we're all going to be smelling their fucking poopy diaper until they drop dead halfway through their presidency, and whatever shit fuck politician they put in the VP slot takes over. That's the best we can hope for, guys. Do you want to tell me you need to listen to that for 400 hours between now and the fucking election in November? I'm going to tell you, you need to fucking do something else with your time. Vote for Peepaw Poopy Pants or Peepaw Poopy Pants. Don't travel around the internet Maga-ing and waving the fucking flag and making Biden arguments and Kamala Harris arguments, and quit simping for the people that would grind you under their boot to make a penny, bro. That's not how you get help, bro. I don't care where you are on the political spectrum. You on the right, you on the left, 99% chance you're blue collar. And you make the boss makes $1 and you make a dime, that's why you shit on company time, right? That don't change across the left and right spectrum, but for some reason they want us at each other's throats while they run out of the back with the bag, bro. I want the bag. I want to secure the bag. I want to secure the bag for blue collar working people and families and children. And I want to secure it from vampire corporatists like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, Tom Cotton, fucking high heel boots boy, whatever his name was from down in Florida, fat ass, fucking dumbass, Chris Crispy, right? I want to take their money and I want to give it to the people that work for it and make the things that make them their money, bro. That's my politics in a nutshell. I don't care where you're fucking at. I don't care if you think trans people are about to take over the world. I don't think if you think that the whole world is going to be forced into fucking trans reading day at the library or whatever. I don't care if you think that like COVID vaccine was a fucking tracking virus or whatever. I want to put more money in your pocket. I want to rake a bunch of money away from these billionaires that are just sitting on it, manipulating it, and I want to give it to the working people that made all the shit that made them their fucking billions, baby. That's my politics, period. You want to talk to me about anything, it comes from that lens and that lens alone. I don't think $1 should be spent on a bomb to drop on people that look and sound and act just like me and you, because they're in some point of the world that my fucking country wants to rape the resources out of. That is never a good argument. I don't wave the patriotic flag of any nation, corrupt nation state that would send 500,000 of its people to die in a pointless war for oil and land and geopolitical positioning. That's not leftism. That's straight out nationalistic, tribalistic, imperialistic, colonizer bullshit thought. And I would have called it staunchly right-wing back in the 90s, and no, it would have been completely uncontroversial. But for some reason now our leftists are spewing this flag-waving nationalism in your face and calling it leftism. Dude, if you're a leftist, you should be about abolishing those borders, not shoring them up. You should be about joining people's hands, not dividing them. You shouldn't spend your time simping for a fucking fascist with a shit in his pants. You should be out there in the streets making change happen. And if you're not a fucking leftist in my book. Period. You're a lib, you're a Democrat, you're an agent of the fucking status quo, and you're in my way, bro. 100% in my way. And you need to step aside because I'm coming through. And the rest of us are coming through. And you're not going to fucking convince us to sit in our DX racer chairs and watch 6 hours of streams a day and do nothing. That's your message. That's what you want people to do. Vote for Peepaw Poopy Pants, the fucking irredeemable fascist, racist, rapist, warmongering piece of garbage. And then sit on your hands and watch my stream for the next 4 years. You want to do that? Sit down in your DX racer. You won't be in the street impeding me. Because I got plans. I've already been telling people, and I intend to make good on it unless I have some kind of heart attack or some fucking giant thing happens in the world that's unforeseeable. I'm going to DC. I'm taking my phone, a bunch of backup batteries, and I'm going to interview some of these fucking Congress people as they go to and from their meetings. I'm going to ask them how many children they've killed in Palestine today, why their conscience doesn't extend to brown people, etc., etc., etc. And we're going to see if we can get some fucking activism done. Let's get them on the record and get a little meltdown from them. What are you about to do? What are you finna do? That's my plan for the end of the year. What's yours? What kind of direct action you planning up? Nope. Arrested? You can't get arrested for freedom of speech. I'm an American citizen. I don't have a federal criminal record or any kind of criminal record at all. I'm completely clean. I'm allowed to bring my fucking phone into the House of Congress and stand in the hallways and ask questions of the fucking representatives or anybody I want to. They cannot impede that, so I'm not worried about getting arrested. I don't plan on punching anybody or threatening anybody's life or impeding their movement through the halls. Those are the things that'll get you kicked out, probably not even arrested. I mean, if you punch somebody, yeah, you're gonna get arrested. But yeah, so no, I'm not worried about it. It's 100% legal. You can do it too. You don't gotta get a permit. It's not like a sneaky thing that I'm doing. There will be dozens of people there doing the same shit. I'm going to be doing some walks, some laps around the Capitol. I'm going to be Fetterman hunting because I know he likes to sit in the gardens around the side and the back of the Capitol building and eat his big fucking $5 foot long and slather down a big fucking Coke and look like a big dumpy moron. And if I can find him doing that, I'm going to fucking give him the business. I got a few questions for John Fetterman. But the truth of the matter is I got a few questions for everybody sitting in that fucking Congress. I'm going to have to up my IQ on some fucking names and some states and some voting records and stuff. But look, dude, you're looking at a guy that's got a facility for that kind of shit. I'm going to learn who most of the people down there are, and I'm going to have somebody there with me that's looking it up as they come out. If I don't recognize somebody, I'm going to find out who they are quick enough to get my phone in their face and a question off. If they want to ignore me, that's going up. If they want to fucking tell me to shut up, that's going up.
Right now, baby.
No, I'm good. All right. I love you.
I'm coming to bed.
Go, D, go.
His favorite word is bed.
He does. Or nap. Okay, pretend I'm John Fetterman. What kind of questions were you asked? Mr. Fetterman, when you had your brush with death, did your brain suddenly get replaced with a retard from the South? Why did you run as a fake progressive and then you've legislated like a totally rank Kentucky retard? Why do you keep asking people dumb questions to cover for the bloodshed that's all over your dumbass, fat, fucking Cheeto-stained hands when it comes to fucking Palestinians? Why did you do the bait and switch on a bunch of young people that gave their very limited funds to get your fat, dumpy, disgusting ass elected, and then you stabbed them all in the back and you laugh about it like it's some kind of achievement? That sort of thing. And other stuff. I mean, there's quite a few other things I'd like to ask him. You're calling someone else fat? You goddamn fucking right I will. Right to his fucking face too. And you know what's gonna happen, BP Slick? Same thing that would happen if I bitch slapped your mama right in front of you. You'd slink away into the darkness and talk shit to your friends about it later. So don't fucking pipe up in my chat and let me notice you ever again, bitch. You're banned. Don't talk to me like I'm some kind of punk on the street, bro. You don't know me. Oh, Paul smoked his ass. You have to, bro. If you don't stand up for yourself, nobody else is going to. Believe that. Believe that like you believe in Jesus or the church or whatever you're into, bro. Believe that shit. You don't stand up for yourself. You let people come up and whip their little pee-pee out and put it in your face, and you don't tell them fucking sit down or I'll kick your nuts fucking through your neck. If you're not willing to stand up for yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do it for your ass, so you better do it. Don't let people talk to me like that up on the street. Bitch-made punk. He ain't about shit. Ask me no fucking dumbass question, bitch. Smoke your ass, motherfucker. I like to slap faces that are like that, bro, but people just don't do that in public, bro. They think on the internet the whole shit is different. Bro, it ain't no different in here. Get your ass banned. Out of my fucking face with your bullshit. I believe in you, Paul. I mistakenly doubted you in the past. Cool. Well, welcome to the fucking team then, I guess, for now. Yo, be quiet. Come make me, Isaac Coronado, you punk ass fucking little bitch. Look at that. I just made you be quiet and I didn't have to touch you, bro. I got goons. I got goons to just shut your bitch ass up. Now, when you showing up? Because otherwise, I don't want to hear you peep. See how it works, guys? It's that fucking simple. New viewer here. What's up, Jamie Adams? I'm not usually this mean, but I don't take shit off of people, so... You know, when you get fucking randos in, sometimes you're gonna take shit. Yeah, I deal with it direct, bro. If you come at me all brolic, you better be ready for me to come back brolic, and most of the time you ain't. 9 out of 10 motherfuckers try to act brolic on the internet ain't ready for me. Like I said, if I'm an expert in one thing, it's talking shit. I've been doing it my whole life. Trust me, I'm better than you, dude. I've fucking failed more attempts to talk shit than you've ever fucking tried, bro. Like, you don't have to respect shit about me. You can call me fat, call me lazy, call me stupid, call me a college dropout. All that shit's true. Call me a fucking middlewit. That is also true. I'm a guy fucking very average IQ score, very average knowledge base when it comes to big fucking things like science, math. Dude, I ain't claiming to be no genius, but you better come at me correct, bro. That's all there is, bro. I'm not asking you to worship my ass, but you ain't gotta talk to me like some fucking out of the side of your mouth, acting all brolic. You step to me, I'm gonna step back. And your ass is gonna get shut up. Get on an alt, bitch, and tell me some more about how fat I am, motherfucker. Your bitch ass would never say that other than in a whisper way behind my back to your little bitch ass and bitch made friends, motherfucker, and you know it's for truth. Because you know if I heard your ass, I'm gonna say, what'd you say, hum? What'd you say? And your little ass could say, oh, nothing, bro. Because you know how it goes, bro. You know what comes next, and you ain't about it. So don't come in the fucking internet with your little pee-pee out because you found the wrong guy, dude. I do this for a living, bro. That's all I do. This ain't even top G shit. I'm not even a fighter, bro. It's just I know your ass ain't about it. People that are about it ain't talking shit in the chat, trying to come brolic when they ain't got shit. Bro, I've been in fights. I've had my ass whooped and I've whooped some ass, bro. That's the God honest truth. And you ain't about to come at me sideways in public. So don't do it up in here, bro. You're just going to get shit on. You're just going to feel that secondhand embarrassment, bro. You're going to be glad your real name ain't out there so people can't tie that shit to you. You're going to be lucky that you have an anime avatar and a name like fucking Dunning Blop Blop or whatever the fuck your name is. That's about it, though. Your little wee-wee ain't going to grow. It's just going to shrink back where it came from. Like I said, you're dealing with a professional right here, dude. I'm a fucking bona fide shit talker. You got nothing that you can dish on me, bro. You come correct at me, I'm fucking funny about myself, dude. I'm the most self-deprecating person on the planet. You try and come at me brolic out of the side of your mouth, bro, I'm gonna bitch slap your fucking face. Walk away. Dude, I'm a different person, too. There's a lot of people that maybe watched me 10 fucking years ago. Bro, when I came on this shit, dude, I was so thankful just to have a job that wasn't fucking working at a Starbucks counter or fucking schlepping around big fucking computers in the hot fucking summer heat all year. You know what I mean? I was so fucking happy and thankful for that, and I still am, bro. But I'm realistic about that fucking bitch now. 13 years on, you better believe that reality has done set in for me. And dude, I used to think for a while there that like, hey man, you work a great job everybody's jealous of. You gotta take shit. Bro, them days have been over. You watched me 10 years ago, you think I had a little nice guy syndrome or whatever? I'd flip out and then apologize. I'd be real nice. Oh yeah, you're right. Nah, bro. I learned a long time ago that shit just breeds contempt, bro. Breeds way more contempt than me just telling you to shut your bitch ass fucking face and banning you. Because, bro, you ain't about it, bro. There's about fucking, like, there's a reason they call people that are about it 1%ers, bro. And that ain't you. You don't want to tell me that this chat is filled with 1%ers? Nah, bro. Nah, you selling a bad bill of sale right there, my G. I know what's what. Dude, I may not be Mr. Billy Badass myself, and I never claimed to be, bro, but I grew up around some real fucking hard asses, bro, and you ain't it. They don't spend time trolling around chats, calling people fat behind their back because they can't get reached. Dude, if you could get touched, I'd slap your fucking mouth for that shit in public, bro, and ask you what's what. I'd say, you game to get down? And you'd say, no, what, real, bro? I'm just joking. I know exactly how you'd get down. And you know what? If I fuck around and slap a 1%er, I'm gonna get shot. But guess what? I'm willing to make a bet that your ass ain't a 1%er. I'll slap your mouth. Yeah, dude. Civility breeds contempt. When you let people walk on you like a doormat, it breeds contempt in the mind of the person wiping their feet on you. I'm willing to take that gamble. I'm willing to take that 99-to-1 chance that you're a 1%er, and I'll slap your face and we'll see what's up. We'll see if you want to you talk about it. Let's see if you want to be about it. You don't. So don't think I'm going to let you act like you're about it in my chat. Fucking 12, bro. I've been doing this for longer than most of you have had hair on your balls, bro. You ain't got shit to tell me. Keep your mouth fucking shut. That's all I ask, bro. Give me the baseline respect that you would give a dude standing at the fucking bus stop. You would never walk up to me with anything on your breath other than, howdy, sir. And you'd be right to do it, because you don't know me. Yeah, this ain't a RuneScape chat. I ain't your daddy, or your brother, or your friend. I'm not gonna put up with your fucking crazy bullshit. Talk to me any kind of fucking way. You just wasted your time. Brother, your arm fat would counteract the slap. Bro, you wouldn't say a fucking thing about my arms if I bitch slapped your mother with my arm fat, right in her ugly, syphilitic, moly, pimply, toothless face. If I took my wobbly fucking lunch lady arm fat and bitch slapped your mom in the face with it, you wouldn't say nothing but, oh. So get at me. What else you got to say about my arm fat, motherfucker? I put that right upside your mama's ugly face, and you'd stand there and watch me do it. Because you're bitch made. You got a big mouth on the internet, motherfucker. What you got? Paul's right to be sick of being no, it's not even a punching bag fucking thing, bro. Bro, I took my lumps on DP because that shit was funny, bro. If I was going to be on the bottom of the pecking order, I was going to make it fun to be down there, bro. And I did. I ain't that way on my show now. You know, I'm a co-owner of the business. We all treat each other with mutual disrespect. But I'm not talking about, like, people I work with, my family. I'm talking about people, drive-by motherfuckers in the chat who get a little, they want to wave their little pee-pee at me or something because they think I'm that guy. I'm not that one. I'm a different guy than you think I am, bro. And if you saw me waddling my fat ass with my lunch lady arms around in public, you wouldn't say a fucking word in earshot with me. Guaranteed. And that's what it is, bro. Little drive-by skibbities on the internet puffing out their fucking chest trying to fucking act brolic with a grown-ass man. Nah, dog. Bro, I'll fuck you up bad, bro. Verbally, physically, however you want to get down. One of the things I've learned in my fucking 44 years of life is the motherfucker that says, I'm gonna beat your ass is the last motherfucker to swing. The last. The final. Hey fam, new to the channel, much love from Yonkers, New York. Cool. New York knows what I'm talking about. Can someone tell me what Skibbity is? Skibbity toilet. It's something that the kids are into. I just use it as a throwaway for just people who are internet brained, whose whole life exists on the web or whatever. Like their whole friend group is on here. They meme on it all day. They have 10 fucking accounts that they troll with when somebody that they're interested in goes live because they don't know how to like be interesting or smart. So they're just retards over and over and over again. You know what I mean? I'm talking, that's Skibbity. That's Skibbity. No, what do you mean they have a disc? That is Discord. Discord is that. Just happy you were still around. Dude, I'm gonna be around until I drop, bro. You know, I know the value of the job that I have. I know the fucking privileged position I sit in amongst a fucking world that wants to do what I do for a living and make money doing what I do. And dude, it's gonna take an act of God for me to let that shit go. Like an act of fucking God or the IRS, one of the two, for me to ever let that shit go. And I pay my dues to both of those. So we're good. What would you do to help the quell the homeless problem? There's no one thing you can do to quell the homeless problem. The people that like are critical of spending money on indigent people are right when they say that dumping money on them is not the problem. You can take a homeless person right off the streets and throw them in a really nice little house, and a lot of them will end up losing that house or trashing it or leaving it, right? The problem is not necessarily that people don't have a place to go. The problem is that people that hit the streets tend to be at the lower end of society. They tend to be people that aren't making as much money or can't make money, people with mental problems, physical problems, drug problems, or a combination of all of those things. So you have to address those social ills. You have to address a society where a human being is not entitled to the very basics of a roof over their head so they don't bake to death in the sun or freeze to death in the cold, and enough food to survive on. We have to address that. That's how you address homelessness. You make a new economic bill of rights that includes everybody's right to a decent paying job, to a home, and to food and shelter and all of that. You make that a basic human right. Healthcare, basic human right, not something that the privileged can afford and the poor just have to live without anymore. Basic human right. You have to have a new Bill of Rights. I mean, I've been a big advocate for this idea, and I would think that at this time there would be a huge push in the DNC to get behind the idea of a new economic Bill of Rights. But you don't hear a peep out of these fucking vampires because they don't want to change those things because they know they will not benefit. They will have to pay more taxes to pay for those things, and they will do anything to not have to pay a dime to help you. So they will not do it because we have allowed the fucking money lenders in the temple, okay? We had a decent and functioning democracy for a while, definitely imperfect, definitely marred with horrible, horrible greed. I'm not saying that's new, but we've allowed our system to slip through our fingers. It's now completely owned and operated by multinational corporations. They purchase these politicians outright. You don't have a representative anywhere in your government. There are people out there that are just like encouraging you, whether you're Maga or Biden or whatever you are, to hate like the other side, rather than the people that have been running out of the back with the bag of your money and mine, money that is rightfully ours, that is taken for us by the ruling class, by the oligarchy. These are all just the fucking truths of the universe, right? And there are a lot of people that do a lot of self-delusion, a lot of cope to convince themselves that it's some other way, but that's the way it is, guys. I wish it wasn't. I wish I could sit here and tell you that it was fixable. It's not from within. It's going to take us, and when I mean us, I mean you, me, everybody, hitting the streets in unprecedented numbers and shutting down the economic centers and telling them we will not be moved until we get our fucking human rights. And when that happens, when that day happens, it'll be a fucking glorious day in this country. But until that day happens, we're all under the boot, bro. Because you have no power. They've stripped you of the power of your dollar. Your dollar is worth shit. They've stripped you of the power that you used to have in your workplace to collectively bargain. Your union access is shit. And the unions that continue to exist, with a few exceptions, are shit. Compromised unions that are hand in glove, part and parcel with the company working against you. That's shit. You got nothing, bro, other than that there's fucking like 300 million of us and about 10,000 of them. You feel me? And it's not going to be roses and candy either. Some of you, like in this, and when I say you, I mean me too, we're going to die. They're going to come for you. You think the cops are just going to let you show up in D.C. and shut it down for your human right? You think the cops are just going to come let you fucking shut down Wall Street and say no trading today until we get our fucking human rights? They will kill you. They will kill hundreds of you, maybe even thousands, but they will not kill 200 million of you. They cannot. You feel me? And that's it. That's the only fucking power that you have in the world. Anybody telling you that your vote matters beyond a tokenistic support for a fucking politician over another is lying out their fucking asshole to you. Anybody trying to tell you that it's not materially time for you to hit the streets is fucking lying to you. They're an agent of the status quo. They got money in the stock market that they want to see keep going up. And they know that if you get your way, if you hit the streets, it's going to flip down. So they'll call themselves leftists. They'll call themselves Maga. But in truth, they just got their hand in your pocket, just like the politicians, just like the companies do. They're talking heads. They're people that look and talk just like me, dude. Political wonks on the internet. But you know what the truth of the matter is? You can check me out on this. This shit ain't fucking monetized. I do this for free, bro. There's no way you can donate to me. I don't get not a penny from YouTube from any ads you might watch on this video later or during, bro. None, right? So there's no hand in my pocket, and I'm not trying to put my hand in yours. I ain't asking for you for $1 or a dime, okay? I'm just spitting straight fucking bleeding edge fucking facts to yo ass. And you would take that for what it's will, dude. But I don't need your wallet. I've got my wallet, bro. I make plenty of fucking money. I don't need your money. I need your fucking activism. I need you to link arms with me and everybody else in this world that's willing to fucking take one last stand for justice and truth. And we need to go together, and we need to march to Washington, D.C., and we need to shut this motherfucker down until they deal with us and we get our fucking human rights. If you think you're going to get that at the ballot box by voting for a poopy pants fascist, you're fucking wrong. I don't care if you're MAGA or Biden. Same applies. And that's all I have to fucking say about it, bro. If you hear anybody online or otherwise calling themselves some kind of radical labor advocate, leftist, blue-collar advocate, fucking communist of some stripe, anarchist of some stripe, and they are fucking simping for the DNC and Joe Biden and telling you that your best bet is to fucking vote for the lib, my guy, bro, you're being lied to by a cunning, manipulative person that makes a lot of money and has a ton of money. Let me give you my stock disclosure right now. Here's my full stock portfolio. I own no stock. No personal stock, okay? I have 2 adjacent stock purchases. I have 2. One of them is a 401k that I got from Starbucks, and one of them is a CalPERS program. Okay, these are maintained without my input. I have no input in what stocks are owned within those big kind of company programs. Those are simply part of my fucking retirement package from 2 jobs that I worked for over 8 years apiece. That is my involvement in the stock market. I don't have a penny of stock. I don't trade the stock market. I don't day trade. And if you ever find out different about me, unless I announce it to you, you'd be well to never listen to me ever again. Because I'd be a liar and a shill. But I'll tell you straight the fuck up. The money I've got sits right in my fucking bank account, bro. 100%. Dude, I want that stock market to crash. I want it to crater. Not because I want to see average people lose their homes, but I think it might be the catalyst for people to realize how fucked we've been for the last 20, 30 years and hit them streets up. I'm a bit of an accelerationist when it comes to that. I feel like the reason people aren't in the streets now, given the fucking totality of the problems we're facing, has a lot to do with the shit we're still too comfy, man. The AC is still on. McDonald's is still open. Netflix still works. His phone is still there. Fucking, we still got the creature comforts, man. It's gonna take some nasty shit for people to hit the streets, unfortunately. And when that happens, I'll be there with you. A lot of you will be there too. You won't have an option, man. I wish we'd do it now before we were pushed all the way up against the wall. But when your back is against that wall and your option is hit the streets or perish and watch your family die, you're going to hit the fucking streets, bro. You're going to hit the streets. You're going to rough it up with the fucking cops and any counter protesters you run into. You ain't going to start shit, but you're going to be about it when they do. You're going to dust it up. A lot of us are going to die. And you're going to demand your human right. Your rights as a human being to a decent shelter, a decent job, a decent living, food in your mouth, and health care. If you can't have those fucking things, they can't have Wall Street back, bro. We're just gonna die out here. We're gonna let you systematically kill all 10 million of us. That's what it's gonna be, dude. And if you think the cops are gonna make it easy for you to get to that protest, you're fucking mistaken, man. You're gonna have to dust up with them in fucking every little town you pass through. Where you headed? What's your business? Dude, the pigs are going to be out in forest. We've been asleep at the wheel while these motherfuckers have been turned from a law enforcement organization to a military organization. Motherfuckers got tanks, they got ARs, they got body armor out the ass, they got grenades, they got drones. They got shit we ain't got, bro. It's going to be a tough fight all the way. People going to die, bro. Lots of people going to be maimed, hurt, right? Your ass is going to be on the line, but I got to tell you, bro. I gotta tell you, bro, like, it's gonna be that or eat. Broke as hell. Bro, I don't flex my money, but I ain't broke. I've been making my money doing podcasting for 13 fucking years, bro. It's all I do for a living, bro. I drive a nice-ass car. I live in this nice-ass little suburban house, bro. I pay my bills every month. And I sock away money, bro. I ain't rich, but you just don't see me out here flexing because it doesn't mean anything, bro. I'm fucking, you know what it means? It means I'm fortunate to have been able to marshal my talent and my luck and knowing the right people to get to where I'm at, to be able to make money doing what people only dream making money doing. You know, when they ask kids, what do you want to be? They don't say astronaut or policeman or soldier or general anymore. They don't say company owner. They don't say I want to be a fucking video game designer anymore. That was my generation. You know what they say now, y'all? I want to be an Instagram influencer. I want to be a TikToker. I want to be a fucking YouTuber, right? I'd say like a good solid 70% of people want to do that. In some way, would love to make money doing that. And I'd say about maybe 0.2% of those people ever make a dime in the business, bro. And I'm one of those. Bro, how fortunate is that? So you can come in here and call me a brokey if you want, bro. But let me just say that when it came to the showdown, your bank account and my bank account are not on the same level, bro. It's another one of those things that your mouth is fucking writing a bunch of checks, but your ass just cannot cash them, bro. Because you've gotten away your whole life with being a drive-by skibbity in these fucking chats, bro. You're used to talking to people that just like let it slide, don't pay no attention to you at all. And here I am just talking to you, fucking spitting facts to you, bro. And all you got is like a brokey comment. Like I said, dude, your mouth is cashing big, fat fucking checks, bro. But at the showdown, you wouldn't be there. What's good? I always see this channel get recommended to me. What are you about? I mean, you're kind of listening to it, bro. We just chill. I smoke weed, cigarettes. I drink fucking water all day, and you know, I try and keep my voice down because it's almost fucking midnight on a weekday, and I live in a neighborhood. But yeah, no, I smoke weed. We talk. I talk to the chat. Talk about all kinds of shit, bro. It's just it's a vibe place. It's not trying to be the biggest thing ever. I don't make money doing this part, so. You know, if you like it, you keep getting recommended it, you've landed here, you think the vibe is chill or fun or whatever the fuck, subscribe, you know? I do these pretty fucking often. What's up, Tampa? I'm in Central Cali, right around the Fresno area, if you want to take a look at the distance between us. Said you don't flaunt it, but you're flaunting your bank account, nice car, and your house. Right. He's the one that took my bank account into it. Or maybe it was you. I can't even remember if it was you or somebody else that said it. But like I said, man, it was just the same thing when people want to get brolic. Right? I didn't say I'm a fucking riding around in a Bentley or something. I'm not. I'm not flexing anything I ain't got. But I'm not the one that started the flexathon. It was that dude, bro. I rent this house. I don't own it, but I guarantee you it probably fucking costs a lot more than a lot of people's fucking rent. I've got a badass fucking car, bro. I guarantee you it's better than most people's cars. It's not a fucking Bentley. It's just the truth, man. Like I said, when it comes to the showdown, dude calling me a brokey, his bank account's not there and his mouth is not there. It's drive-by. I didn't say it to flaunt it. It was called into question, bro. And I just told the fucking truth to you about it. And every dollar of that stuff I just talked about, I make doing this. So get at me. Why are these guys so obsessed with another man's bank account? I don't know, but like I said, at the showdown, it'd be me standing there and nobody else showing. Like, I don't think I'm richer than everybody in here, but I'd be willing to put my bank account up against yours if that's the argument you want to have. I'm never the dude that brings that shit up. I don't flex that shit out in the real world. I'm wearing a fucking t-shirt and a pair of fucking swim shorts, bro. No shit. Swim trunks, bro. I don't live a life flexing money at people, but I have it. Pull up in a demon on God, looking like I still do fraud. In the private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit. It's that Z shit. Pull up in a demon on God, looking like I still do fraud. Hit the private jet with the rod. It's a Z shit. It's a Z shit. You like steak? Nope. I don't eat meat. It's not like a philosophical thing. I'm not going to preach to you about it. It's just a health thing and a mental thing. I just don't like eating meat. So yeah, for about 9 months, I've been on a what's called like a pescatarian type diet. I eat fish, I eat eggs, but everything else I eat is vegetables. And I've lost something like 40 pounds in that time. Yeah, really, yeah. No, good for you, bro. Yeah, no, it's cool. Some people in here like laughing at it, like double raffle mowing, like I'm trying to be a vegan or something. I ain't, dude. It was just a health choice that I made. It was like a lifestyle change that I made, and it really has helped, man. I'm losing weight at a really healthy clip, and I'm hoping I'll be way healthier this time next year than you see me here, you know, weight-wise. I'm doing exercise and stuff. I'm really doing like a from couch level sedentary, bro. Couch like nothing, and now I'm doing long walks. I do yoga 3 times a day, get sweaty. I'm outside more. I'm more engaged in my job. Yeah, I still eat eggs. Yeah. Dude, I have the long ass title for my actual dietary style is lacto-ovo-pescatarian. What it means is I eat cheese and drink milk, I eat eggs, and I eat fish, but I don't eat beef, I don't eat chicken, turkey, pork. I don't eat really meat beyond fish at all. And I don't eat animal products except for cheese and dairy stuff and eggs. Do you think it's possible that RFK Jr. will end up assassinated? No. Nice, yeah, I'm pretty much the same thing except add chicken. Yeah. A lot of people are that, you know. Pull up in a demon on God. I do not track calories or macros. I don't even own a scale in my house because in the past when I've tried to lose weight, I get this unhealthy fucking obsession with like, you know, when you're losing weight, some days you'll like look like you gained a pound and it's like, oh, and you'll catastrophize about it. I don't weigh myself. Like, here's how I handle it. When I go to the doctor, I get my weight. So the time before last that I went to the doctor, I weighed an astonishing to me 367 pounds. I'm 6'1" and change, so I'm a big boy, but pushing 400 is like an alarm bell for me. The last time I went in, I weighed 332. And I believe, if I had a guess, I probably lost 2 pounds a week since then, so I probably lost another 10 pounds. Do you eat bread? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't, like I said, dude, I don't even really like watch what I eat. Like, if I want pizza, I get pizza. You can get pizza with no meat, right? If I want a burger, there's those Beyond Burgers are fucking delicious. If I want French fries, I get them. If I want onion rings, I get them. I watch my portions. As soon as my stomach tells me, yo, dude, you're full, I don't care how much food's left on my plate. I push it away. It's over. All right, that's how I handle it. I don't care about what I'm eating. I'm not tracking my calories or my macros or nothing, bro. And I'm just like, weight is just falling off of me, man. These these fucking swim shorts that I'm wearing here, I threw them on just to try them on because they haven't fit me in a while, bro. My big ass belly and my ass and stuff wouldn't squeeze into these motherfuckers. Dude, earlier when I was doing yoga for you guys, and I'm going to do that again right now here in a minute because my back is fucking aching. I'm going to have another cigarette, and then I'm going to do my fucking nighttime yoga for you guys here where you can see. So you can get along with a fat guy trying to get more more core strength and more limber, right? It's nothing impressive, but I'll show you guys, you know, the type of thing I'm doing 3 times a day in addition to walking, watching my diet, portion control, just kind of thing, you know what I mean? Pull up in a demon on God. Looking like I still do fraud. In the private jet with the rod. It's a Z shit. It's a Z shit. Any Kodak Black fans in the audience? I'm a hip hop head from way back, and I like modern stuff like I like old stuff. And Kodak has been on repeat for me, specifically that song ZZ. Any Kodak Black apologists, Duro? Love me some Kodak, bro. It's been like basically for modern shit, and it's not even really all that modern coming from fucking Playboy Cardi, but it's been like Whole Lotta Red and Kodak, and a little bit of Ray Sremmurd mixed in, bro. That's been my rap life for the last like month, and I'm vibing, bro. Pretty much just like 90s rap. Yeah, I can feel that. I listen to that shit too. Obviously, I mean, I've been a hip hop head since 86 or 87, something like that. Got into hip hop. I was at the skating rink, the most 80s way, bro. At the skating rink, I heard Belle Biv DeVoe Poison at the skating rink. I'd never heard music like that. My parents are big into music. I heard jazz, Motown, disco, you know, 80s pop stuff, but I'd never heard anything like Belle Biv DeVoe. That song is still an eternal banger, but I begged them for that album. I got it for Christmas that year. I think it was 7, and my whole fucking life changed, bro. It was like, okay, well, it's hip hop, it's R&B, this is my fucking home base, I guess. I found my music. So I was the perfect age in the 90s, man. I was born in 1980, so when the 90s came around, I was 10 at the dawn of the 90s. By the time 90s rap started popping off, bro, I was 13. All we listened to was the West Coast shit. The G-Funk, kind of Warren G sounding, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Tupac kind of stuff. I mean, I didn't really broaden my perspective down to Southern rap and Eastern rap and stuff, New York shit, until I was in my 20s, dude. And when I was in my teens, I was fiercely West Coast. Cypress Hill, you know, that type of shit. And then as I got older, man, I started to lose touch with the music a little bit. I mean, let's be real, for hip hop, the early 2000s to the mid 2000s, it got a little rough there for a while. We had perpetrators like Ja Rule running around, shaking their ass and trying to act like gangsters. It was a little bit crazy, bro. The party rock rap started to get to me. But then I got real boomerish when these new, like, they call it SoundCloud rap back in the day, or mumble rap, right? It's just modern kind of like trap with these repetitive sing-song kind of lyrics. And I used to shit on that, bro. I used to shit on those. Fuck XXX. I'm glad he's dead. Lil Peep is a piece of shit. Fuck this. But then I actually like started listening to that shit, and I was absolutely blown away by how hard it slaps. And I started to pick out these fucking artists. Early on, it's like Trippie Redd, and I know you're gonna laugh at me, but like Lil Pump, Post. Like, these are the dudes that like dragged me out of Boomerville. And by the way, before you laugh at me about Pump, dude, Pump's early shit, I want you to go listen to D-Rose and tell me that song doesn't fucking slap 8 Ways from Sunday. I don't care what a boomer you are, bro. The beat on that song is infectious. The repetitive, it's just such, it's a banger of a fucking song, right? I don't like the older stuff that he did. As he got fucking more rich, he got worse. But them fucking early tracks he dropped, those real fucking like stripped down tracks like Boss. Yeah, I came in with the saw. Oh, yeah, I came in with the saw. Yeah, bitch, I flare it raw. Yeah, bitch, I flare it Ross. Yeah, walking the track with Flair. Told a little bitch don't care. Pulled down her fucking underwear. Yeah, little pinch, little pump. Yeah, that shit fucking. I don't know, man. I ain't claiming it's like the most fucking socially conscious or immediate rap ever, but this shit was fucking dope, bro. 100% dope, bro. Dope 10 times over, dope 20 times over. Since you grew up with it, where were you when you heard Tupac died? I think I was in school, bro. I mean, that makes sense, right? I was in high school when he died. I believe, no, that's not even true. I was in middle school when Tupac got killed. I probably heard it on MTV, bro. I know that sounds fucking, like, cliche, but MTV News is how we kept up on all that shit, bro. We didn't watch no fucking local news, so probably heard it on MTV News after school. It was 96, so I'd have been 16, so that's definitely high school then, yeah. Clearly I don't remember. I don't even remember fucking how old I was when he died, so. But I guarantee you I probably got it off of MTV News. Some dog shit, dude. I was in middle school, so you were in high school, I think, yeah. I remember exactly where I was when I heard Kurt died. That shit was fucked, bro. On the bus in middle school, everybody on the bus fucking cried when we found out. It was sad shit, dude. Sad days. Well, I took a moment to go listen to D-Rose real quick, and I honestly hated that genre of rap that was big in the 2010s. It's all good, man. That's the thing. It's like different strokes, right? I found an inroad, man, because at the core of me, I love a beat, bro, and an 808, especially the way that like younger rappers do it, that overdriven fucking 808. I mean, I blame Kanye. 808 and Heartbreak is like a brilliant fucking unimpeachable album and changed the whole face of the rap game, right? And I'm just a sucker for that fucking 808 slap sound, bro. D-Rose does not hold up. That's fine, bro. It's all good. Like I said, it's not you. I'm not talking about your taste, and I wouldn't argue your taste with you. It's your taste, right? This is my taste. I'm telling you and like I said, I don't listen to fucking Lil Pump anymore, but he was part of my journey, you know, to more modern, more well-respected artists, Kodak, fucking Playboy Cardi, NBA Youngboy. I mean, people would make fun of me, but the Migos a little bit, you know, like me being able to appreciate that type of rap he's part of that journey for me, right? 808s often make mediocre songs into a banger. Love 70s music, love disco. My parents are fucking, you know, from that era, and they played that. My parents are very musical people, so they played that shit all the fucking time, bro. Any artists, musicians you genuinely dislike? Sure, a lot of country, like not all country, but like this corporate, like my dog just died and my girlfriend left, and I sat in my truck and I just all wept, and I cracked me a beer and forgot about it, 'cause God loves a country boy, or whatever the fuck shit. Bro, that's fuckboy music, bro. I can't hang with that corporate ass fucking drinking, partying, sob story, fucking hillbilly shit. But I love me some fucking, like I was singing Highwayman earlier. You know I love me some outlaw country. I love me some fucking, some blues mixed with some folk, mixed with some funk, mixed with some shit. I'll listen to pretty much anything, but I can't fucking listen to that same song over and over. Don't really have a fucking dog. I guess I choose Kendrick because he's a Cali boy, and fuck Drake because he's Canadian. So what's that about? But I really don't give a fuck. You want to know how I really feel about Kendrick and Drake? Because you're gonna hate me no matter what, right? I think neither one of these motherfuckers is about it. Just like earlier when that dude was trying to do a drive-by insult and I told him I'd slap his mother in the face and he'd whimper about it, right? I think both of these dudes are in the same category. Both soft motherfuckers. I think Kendrick might be like affiliated with some gang, but he never did no dirt. And I know for a motherfucking fact that Drake has never done dirt. That motherfucker was on Degrassi High up in Canada. Fucking rich ass parents. He's richer than fuck his whole life. So he ain't about it. I don't think Kendrick is about it. So they need to quit acting brolic, dude. I can't, like when beef broke out in rap in my era, people fucking bodies hit the streets, bro. And that still does happen. But let's just say that not a fucking, the only body that's gonna drop over Kendrick and fucking Drake is some fan that has a heart attack or something. You know what I mean? Gets all brolic because Drake said something mean about their favorite or whatever. There's not going to be any fucking bullet holes in any bodies over that beef, so I don't really give a fuck to hear it, bro. People want to talk hard at each other, and it's like, that ain't impressive to me unless you're about that life. Because say what you want about the 90s, and not all of them were. Studio gangsters did exist in the 90s, but a lot of people that were doing these like beef tracks, we're talking like Nas, Tupac, Biggie. These are dudes, like, even like, I'll say his fucking name, and I don't take his name in vain, fucking 50 Cent, right? These are dudes that were, like, actually bout it, and bodies dropped over those lyrics and shit. Two of those men that I mentioned lost their lives over them lyrics, bro. So don't come at me with this Drake shit no more, man. Because you don't really care to hear what I fucking hear about it, because you're just going to call me a downer, bro. I think both those motherfuckers are soft little pussies and need to quit talking brolic. If you're gonna go at each other like a pair of fucking soft ass pussies. Rich boys. Have a rich boy beef. Don't have a street beef when you're from Degrassi High in Canada, bro. Fuck you. Ain't nobody fucking buying that shit but a little kid, bro. They're both affiliated. Give me a fucking break, bro. And you spelled there with T-H-E-R-E. Bro, tell me you're 12. Can somebody get that? Can somebody get that? That's a 12-year-old, bro. You missed English class, bro. Tell me you're 12 without ever announcing your fucking name. Get him out, bro. Gone like Donkey Kong, bro. You gonna honestly make an argument for those dudes talking brolic to each other? They are both softer than muffins, bro. They are not affiliated with shit other than money and privilege. Can't fucking break, bro. Sorry to be dismissive about it, and there's nothing wrong with being a fan of either of those dudes or the beef. But quit taking it seriously, dude. These two soft-ass rich boys would shit their pants if they had a gun pulled on them. They're not going to do any of this gunplay that they're rapping about, bro. And if you think they do, you're in for some fucking... You're in for a lesson, bro. Because... No, Drake looks like he has the most softest, kissable lips. Dude, no dude in the world has those Burt's Bees lips with a line shaved in, bro. And he's about to get to the blicky, bro. It's just not that you pick one. Dude, he looks like he gives the softest little kiss on the lips, bro. Those lips are so shiny and moisturized perfectly in that little line in his hair, bro. Don't tell me that, because you get one or two, bro. You either get that softness or you get a dude that's about to throw down some street beef. He's about to grab the blick. Yeah, he's like, you know he's got that fucking high-end Burt's Bees. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Oh yeah, dude, he's using lip balm all day. High-end. He's got that Burt's Bees, bro. That's like $7.99 a tube, bro. You go through that in a day, keeping them lips that fucking moisturized. And you're gonna tell me that guy's about to hit the blick on Kendrick? No, he isn't, so quit rapping about it. Tell us how you really feel. I always do. That's what I get paid to do. It's my job. But I'm just trying to say, I know that was harsh to some people. Just don't bring me the Kendrick question no more, bro, because you don't want to hear the truth. I'm gonna shoot the whole fucking thing down, bro, because I just know I know what the difference between real rap beef is and like a couple of pussies slapping each other from the booth, bro. They're just making a bunch of money on you guys, which is cool. But just don't bring it to me asking me where I stand on it, because you don't want to know. You don't want to know, you're not trying to know. It's all good, bro. Soft, juicy, plump lips. I know, dude, plump, kissable lips, and a blicky, and a pocket full of rocks, and a wrap as long as my dick, dude. Nah, dude, you don't get that. You don't get both. Choose one. Soft, moist Burt's Bees lips, or a dude that's about to pull the blick on you and smoke you in the street over a rap beef. You get one. Is your ring gold or silver? It's neither, it's steel. So I have incredibly reactive skin. I can show you a piece of it. I have eczema. It's not bad right now, but there's a sore that had broken out. I will get these itchy spots on my hands, and I have metal allergies. Gold, cobalt, tungsten. Not like horrible, but over time I can't wear it. The only thing I don't have an allergy to is stainless steel. So I own a really nice fucking gold ring, but I can't wear it, guys. It fucking eats my finger alive. So this is just a stainless steel ring. I wear it. That's why. I always thought the rap beef turning around during Deadly was stupid, but yeah, that's how it was. I'm allergic to the game, bro. Absolutely, bro. It's a bummer. It's cool, though. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I really don't care, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to flex jewelry or whatever. I bought a really nice gold ring. I can't wear it, dude. It eats my hands up. So we're all shitting on Zandalar's flakes. I know. I mean, I've had it forever. It's a lot of people have eczema. It's primarily on my hands, sometimes on my feet. It's something that I control with like medication, and I have a breakout every once in a while, and it's not that big a deal, but it's really uncomfortable when I have something that I'm having a contact allergy to on my hand in between my fingers all day. It just causes breakouts, bro. This doesn't react at all to my skin, so that's what I wear. We cannot donate. You cannot, no, not here. I don't charge money for this. I just do this because I actually find it interesting and fun. But if you'd like to give me money, I have a Patreon. I do a podcast called Deep Fat Fried. You can check that out here on YouTube. I do it with two other guys. We've been doing it a long time. It's funny. It's more of me and a couple other guys that are kind of like me. And we have a Patreon. It's $7 a month. There are literally thousands and thousands of hours of content there. We've been doing the show, I think it's almost 8 years now. So it's like more than you could ever watch. one of the biggest Patreons on the site. So if you want to help me out, that's one way you can do it. But don't even really worry about it here, man. I don't monetize this place specifically because I don't want the extra fucking scrutiny from YouTube. I want to be able to talk about whatever I want and not have YouTube breathing down my throat because they're trying to throw ads on it. I don't monetize my shit. I check not made for children. I say whatever the fuck I want. And if they ban me, you guys will find me somewhere else. I'll be back in your shorts feed. I don't care about this channel. I'm not trying to build it. This is literally just like, you know, I do this for a fucking fun. You know, I'm a weirdo like that. I don't know what's fun about this. Anyway, I'm gonna leave now. It's been real. It's been fun. It hasn't been real fun. Have a good night. Thank you for chilling with me. Sorry to my neighbors for being so loud. Sorry, guys. They didn't say anything. I don't think they heard me. Anyway, bye.